Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, a very special welcome to you. I hope you're having the absolute best day, and I hope you're ready for me to make your day just a little bit worse. Let me say the rounds, the hellos to everybody currently in the chat. Hello. Let me see the chat, you stinky pants. We have Hidden Saruka, Andrea. I'm not reading your new name. You are Sauce Boss till the day you die. Mamo de Best Squirrel, Barista Boy, Sleep Deprived Trying to Thrive, Angelica, and Mad Yikes on Bike, and Norman Lewis. Hi, guys. Welcome to the stream today. So, for everybody wondering how I'm feeling about the current Remily revelations, I was right. Oh, every other channel being like, we don't have a reason to hate him. You guys should have hated him out of principle. And I'm right now. I feel so. Smoke Tofu Gang, no. No, we're not going to have justice for Alani Hater. No. No, we aren't. But as we all know, Rosie has gone live twice this weekend. So once on Friday and then once yesterday. And it's just a bunch of bullshit. I have two screens, but one's over here now. So if I'm looking this way, I am reading the chat. I promise I'm just reading your chats. And anyway, so I've been saying all along that I hate Remy, and now every other creator's like, oh, Remy, no, I said it first. So we're gonna go over at least try to get through most of both streams. We are gonna use our girl Quirky Moments or Mo. We're gonna use her cut down of the members only stream because, as I've said before, I don't care if the content creators want to join Rosie's memberships. I don't. She gets enough of my money from AdSense. So let's share the screen and we'll get Rosie in here. The only thing with Mo's video is it does not have the chat, so we are chatless. We're just Rosie. We are just Rosieing it up today. Sleep deprived trying to thrive. Oh, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, girl. You'll find out. So also, by the way, she very performatively dedicated this entire stream to one of her subscribers' dogs. And then, like, very rarely brings up the dog. So, not important to the story.
As I fell. So I think I probably just like pulled the muscle on the inside of like.
Also, thank you so much, Sleep Deprived Trying to Thrive. We're trying something new. And Rosie, do you see how simple it is where if you want to do face cam streams, you can just buy a camera? Do you see how simple it is? Also, if you hear the fan, no, you don't. It's hot in here. Leave me alone.
So like on my knee, like on the inside of like where my knee is kind of like, yeah, a twerked knee basically. Yeah, like sorry.
No, girl, take your time. Take your fucking time, girl. Whatever.
So I kind of twisted it, and that's been the hard part. Like I basically have been exclusively walking with a cane since the end of the live. So
Mo, I'm speeding you and her up. Sorry, you didn't speed her up, so I have to. And then I've also got to put the captions on. I realized. There we
go. I was like, I must have been running on adrenaline or something. Like walking around, hopping around afterwards because the next day.
Oh, Andrea, good point. Note that the dog owner was watching Rosie with her little children and the dog. Once again, it goes to that very performative bullshit that she got when she was doing the vertical lives. And like, oh, if children are watching this, yada, 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 children shouldn't be watching my content, but her subscribers and her members have children and they're allowed to watch her content. You don't care about children. You care about viewership and who's giving you money.
Was hell. Like, it was bad. And it's been a rough go. Like, it is getting progressively better every day. I'm going to be...
Angelica, saying a dog died while watching you isn't a flex. It's so framing it like the Rosie killed the dog.
Fine. It's just been a huge hindrance. Yeah, Lee's on a Discord call. You are going to see him today. He's looking great in his Dr. Pepper fit, though. So it's after that.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Everybody, if you remember, drop Dr. Pepper Remy's in the chat right this second. Because you'll see in the very next video, he is still in the Dr. Pepper fit. My brother in Christ. I'm very bad at reading the chat. There's stuff going on. Everyone's thinking loser. I don't think we should be calling anybody but Rosie a loser. I don't care if that's your username. You're not a loser in my eyes. Yeah, draw the Dr. Pepper Remy. He's going to be featured today, guys. Don't even worry. He's going to be featured. I just think it's gross. Why are you in the same fit 2 days in a row? Rosie, you outed him for being nasty. Angelica, welcome to Princess Core. Please use your bald emojis wisely. Abuse the Dr. Pepper Remy emoji today, though. Abuse it today. Because he's going to show up.
Rosie's Dr. Pepper is here. Thank you, guys. Yeah. It could definitely be so much. Like, the fact that I didn't land in the hospital, how I fell, is like truly fucking, like, it is a miracle. I should be grateful.
I thought you said in that stream, though, that it wasn't that serious of a fall. I thought that you said in that stream it wasn't that serious. Oh, and now it's like, oh, I should have been in the hospital. Can you pick a lane? Can you pick a lane?
But it's just been difficult, and I wanted to chat with you guys for a little bit and then switch over to members only. So
and now you know this is gonna be a way she scams her fans, by the way, just switching to members only whenever she wants.
That's the goal anyway. I want to try that new feature. If you haven't seen a community tab post,
okay, enjoy replay gang yoga. I hope you have a good time at I don't know why I assumed you were going to yoga, but you're putting your Newport down.
It's like the saddest and sweetest thing ever for me. Like, I have a friend who I've known for a long, long time, and they have 3 English bulldogs. So they had Beanie was one of them, and Beanie recently passed away. Beanie had an enlarged heart, and it was just the cutest. There's a picture of her on my community tab post because my friend was sharing with
again, and then she never brings the dog up again. And when she switches to members only, it's only her and Lee like trauma dumping, pretty much.
It's like Beanie used to watch my streams for like hours on end. Like my friend even told me about how like they would leave the stream on and come back hours later, and Beanie was still just sitting there like watching my streams. And
what do we think Beanie thought Rosie was? What do we think?
And like tell me how like Beanie passed over the Rainbow Bridge with them and Beanie's 2 sisters while watching my streams, and like, oh my god, oh, I cried. It was like, I just was like, this live goes out to Beanie, the cutest Quirky crew member there ever was. Like,
it's really so performative. Also, this is the most like everything Rosie does is a performance, so truly and truthfully. Every single thing that she does is a performance, and this was so performative. Oh, I'm dedicating it to a fan's dog. You know, you did not give a fuck about that dog. Also, again, like, she says it's a friend, but we don't know that. And it just seems like a viewer of hers, and she has her number, which is strange.
I was like, the next time I go live, I have to. Oh my god, my heart. We're not raising any money, it's just a memory of Beanie.
Oh, you tried to keep a male person that came to mind.
It's been a lot.
Hell. Because it was right before the fall. I had a 3-day. Well, the pain flare was longer than 3 days.
Yeah.
The pain flare was longer than 3 days. But 3 days before I fell was like the apex. Like, I think it was roughly 3 days. Like, whenever I did that, I was like pretty like stoned and acting kind of weird. It was because I was in extreme pain. And
Mary B, I see the baby Sinclair from Dinosaurs comparison all the time, but in this chat, it's always specifically Baby Grinch. I say she looks like Baby Grinch.
2 days after were hard, and I was just coming out of it. Then I fucking fell. And all I can say is I'm grateful I didn't fall during a pain flare, you know, because I don't know what I would do with myself. Yeah, especially, I don't know if anyone that I watch is from Gary, Indiana, but like, my heart goes out to anyone.
It's also, I love it when she talks about current events and knows jack all about the current events. Because then you talk out of your ass and you're like, well, I don't know, Google is free when people are talking to you and asking you questions. You're the one who brought it up. Like, if you don't know anything about what's going on in Gary, Indiana, then maybe don't talk about it. Like, I've heard bits and pieces of a lot of the electrical outages going on across the U.S., but I don't talk about it because I haven't done my research on it. Now, you ask me about the horses, I'll talk to you about the horses.
Affected by the like horrific blackout situation. Gary, Indiana is a majority.
Mo, stop it. Mo, knock it off.
Like, what's the phrase they use? It's not black owned. It's like, it's basically just like a majority black.
Yeah, she literally just said it's not black owned. But, and like, first of all, Angelica, I didn't even know that. This goes to show how little I know about things sometimes. But, like, this is why I wouldn't talk about anything going on in Gary, Indiana, although there are very clear instances of like environmental racism. I don't know much about Gary, Indiana. I didn't even know it was predominantly black. I didn't know that. So I wouldn't talk about it if I didn't know what I was talking about. Rosie just loves to talk about shit.
Community. And there was some situation, I think, with a tornado or something. And there's
You
also
guys
been
are
an issue
being so nice to me. You guys stop being nice to me. We're trying to make fun of Rosie right now, guys.
with AI data centers cutting off power. I don't know if this is related to Gary, Indiana, or a different part of Indiana, like cutting off power to other parts of the state or the city to keep power going to them, sacrificing it from other people. And there's like people are just now 10 days later starting to get some power back, and it's been like a horrible situation.
Again, I don't know much about that, but a lot of that sounds like it's not true, especially because when you talk about electricity in the United States, she makes an 9/11 joke. She can't do that. That's for me only. I'm just kidding. Especially when it comes to electricity, it's so hard to tackle that subject matter because I don't know Gary, Indiana, and if they have privately owned electricity companies, if the electricity in Gary, Indiana is privately owned, because I know in the state I live, electricity is primarily privately owned. So there's a lot of things to talk about in terms of that subject matter if you know more about the subject matter. I don't, so I'm not going to.
Improving until like creators on TikTok started bringing
awareness. Can I slow her a bit?
Like,
yes, I can. Thank you for the request. I can slow her down. We'll slow her to 1.25.
Like, yeah, fuck data centers for real, gamer girl. Guys, this live is gonna be members only soon. Grab a membership to keep chatting with us. That's true. That is true. I don't know exactly how long, but raise money. It's been horrific. Like I've been reading some of the firsthand accounts of people who can't even get gas in their car, can barely do fucking any of that. Oh, also, let me do this real quick. Oh, that's how I change it to members only. Cool. All right. If anybody has sent me anything that has been listed as
you gotta imagine I do that to you guys. I'm like, guys, I'm gonna turn on to members only. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna yeah, I am. I credited you at the very beginning, Mo, because I'm not a member. I've said this before on the channel. I'm not a member of Rosie's, and I'm not going to because she gets enough money from me with me watching her streams all the way through. Sometimes multiple times. Sometimes I'll watch it multiple times. Sometimes I'll just do it live on stream. She's already lucky she's getting that AdSense from me. She doesn't need $4.99 from me either. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have any issue with anybody else doing it. Go for it. She makes enough money from me already. I'm not giving her any more.
Before Wednesday to my PO box. If you received
Sleep Deprived Trying to Thrive. A lot of Indiana is out of power, but Gary's in the worst condition wise. Their alignment out there, but there's so much down foliage they can't get to the lines to work on them, and sewer waste. Sewer waste is in their yards. So thank you for knowing more than I do, because I didn't know that. So thank you. She's already at 1.25. She still felt too slow for me. I don't know why. Maybe she just talks like a snail, Mo.
Notice from Amazon, especially if there's a picture of it being like left in a lobby or something, contact me, because I had a situation where someone sent me something and the Amazon driver didn't do
I'm glad you zoomed in on her for this, because what the fuck is that? No, what she her fake wokeness gets me every time, because why are you constantly shitting on service workers? Like the Uber drivers, you try to get an Uber driver fired for talking about religion. You tried to get an Uber driver arrested because you thought you were unsafe and he was just a man of color. You shit on that autistic waiter, and now this. Why do you hate service workers? Service workers make a mistake. And Amazon sucks to work for. I'm sorry. That driver is driving around and he's only allowed to have like 3 bottles of water in his car. It is probably 187 degrees. He's probably dying of heat exhaustion. And you're saying, well, he didn't do his job right. What do you mean? Stop. And that's true, by the way. Amazon drivers, and I learned this from a friend who had a partner who worked for Amazon, they can only have a specific allotted amount of water in their truck to drive. Cemetery doll parts. We revealed this last week, but I'll forgive you since you weren't in replay gang. Yeah, they have to pee in bottles. Exactly. Like, you leave them alone. It's 112. He can only have like 3 water bottles on him. Leave him alone. It was a mistake. Mistakes happen. God forbid. Or Amazon didn't give him great delivery instructions. God for fucking bid.
Package got stolen, so they were able to get it fixed and all of that.
Oh yeah, true.
But I also realized I can go into
my
settings.
So can we start? If you're allowed to criticize the Amazon driver for probably the one misdone drop off in his entire career, or her entire career, or their entire career, can we start shitting on you for always doing a bad job at your job? Let's start there.
Things in Amazon, so I fixed it to where you could put like delivery business hours essentially, and like I put instructions and stuff, so it shouldn't happen again, unless the driver is just truly incompetent. But you know, I found a way.
Bro, shut the fuck up. It's stuff like this, and then she wants to make this podcast. We'll get into the podcast part of it in a second, but she wants to make this podcast talking about like disabilities or whatever. You've never worked a real job where your disability would affect you. You've never worked a real job that shit like this just happens. You have no right. You have no right to comment on the way somebody does their job, especially if working for the worst corporation in the world to work for.
Hopefully prevent that from happening again.
She literally, yeah.
I'm really
You're talking about the That's such a great point, Alani hater. I hate you so much, but I'm gonna read your username because I'm respecting you today. That's such a great point. You are allowed to do your job. You're shitting on live. We can all hear it. You're pooping on stream, farting and burping on stream. But God forbid the Amazon driver leaves it in the lobby of the place you asked it to be delivered to. Oh, the fucking horror.
Lexi. But to the person who got me the big gift, it's sitting on my couch. I'm not opening it until I can give it the moment it deserves. I know what's in it.
Oh, don't forget. Remember this, because this will be important later in the next stream.
Levi and I are both excited. Thank you so much. But I'm gonna wait to open it until I'm a little more able to. I need to do some stuff in the kitchen. Even I'm probably gonna be doing lives before I'm fully healed, like back to normal.
Sorry,
but the truth is, I'm gonna need to rely a little from a little bit of help from Levi that I normally wouldn't ask for.
What do you mean normally wouldn't ask for? You're asking him to do shit for you all the time. I have to rely on Levi for help I normally wouldn't ask for. What? Wiping? What else don't you ask him for? You ask him for like everything.
Around like his schedule and bandwidth, I don't want to like put him out much.
I am playing Metroid Prime. One of my favorite games.
This makes me want an Alani, but I already started the stream and I don't want to go get one. So we're stuck here.
Excuse me.
Oh, so you can do all that shit. All that gross shit that's definitely conflating the feeders. But the Amazon driver can't drop the box off in the lobby.
Excuse me. Excuse me again. The way your face lights up when he speaks.
Where?
Yeah. Guys, right before this live, he was taking photos of me just like existing. Like I was like setting up the laptop and like he was just taking. Because what?
Because you're cute.
You gotta stop lying to her, dude. You have to stop. You have to stop lying.
Ew.
Stop. Wait, stop, babe. Stop. You know what, Gamer Girl? I don't know if you are a managing mod or not. I don't know if I can. Oh, yeah. I'm going to remove and re-add. Hold on.
I watched, I think it was Busy Little Bee, I can't remember, but somebody made a compilation of all of the times she's removed and added new mods. She goes through her mods like water. And she's not nice to them.
It just means excuse me. I'll explain it.
You take away her delivery privileges. I agree, Mau Mau. Take
a little more power as a mod. You can do a few more things. Bree, did you want to be a mod? I can't remember.
Stop!
You don't have to be. I just couldn't remember if
I know this. Her adding 1,800 new mods reminds me of the day I just started giving everybody mod privileges because I thought it'd be funny. Girl, chill out. You don't need this many. You have like 6 people in the chat at once. It's fine.
You were one of the people that told me you were interested or not. Excuse me, that's not good looking. By the way, lurking, I did message you.
It's in the basement? Or is her bed just that low to the ground, Annie? Her bed just might be that low to the ground, to be honest. It might just be that low.
After we emailed. So I just don't know if you ever saw it. But love that name, me too.
Also, I don't know if you include this, Mo. I haven't watched your cut all the way through, but it is revealed in this stream. I don't know if it's going to be included in the Mo cut, but it's going to be included because I'm going to talk about it. Barry changed her name, so we're no longer allowed the privilege of knowing who Barry Parham is. You want to know why I think she did that? Oh, here's why I think she did that. I think she did that so she could change her account, change her username, so she could start going into reaction channels streams, reaction channels comments, maybe start buddy trolling themselves, maybe leaving hate comments, and then we wouldn't all suspect that it was Barry and getting back to Rosie. But all of us are smarter than you, so we probably know that's what you're doing.
Every time. Giggle taint is.
I'm
just
not
a
sure
pleasure to
either,
be around,
but
you know?
we'll find out.
Hi, Stacey. It's just this one's for Beanie. I was talking a little bit earlier about Beanie. Oh, my heart.
It's so performative. I'm sorry, when somebody brings up that their dog passed, I'm in tears too. Like Saucebots mentioned it a few days ago, and I had to keep myself in check because I almost burst into tears. Fake performative shit.
Oh my god. Yeah, this week's been bullshit. I had 1 can of Willie's left,
Hi,
and I was gonna save it
Swoopsie.
for an emergency.
So be obvious.
And then last night I was like, you know what? Fuck it. So
not the heat advisory.
now I'm like completely fucking out, and it sucks. Teakwood.
Yeah, someone get Teakwood in the chat. Hurry. Chop chop, Teakwood. Get the willies in.
Teakwood. Your boy. Come on, Teakwood. I'm out of willies.
That is really what, every time she mentions that she's out of willies or her THC drinks, that it does feel like calling a dog. God, this video of Rosie's hilarious.
Teakwood. Teakwood. Your boy. Come on, Teakwood. I'm out of willies. Come on.
I think this specific video was like 2 years ago. She looks 6. This is a hilarious frame of her.
Come on, Teakwood. I'm out of willies.
God.
Now I'm completely fucking out, and it sucks. 1 milligram. Whoa, gamer girl. That person's a member. No. Hold on.
No, yeah, that's such a great point, Barista Boy. Somebody's dog died. Somebody's longtime dog has died. Like, and people view dogs as their children. It died, and you're complaining you're out of THC drinks. Do you not know how hard your life could be? Your life could be so much harder.
I was going to respond to that and just say that
you have
I'm not
to draw
discussing
me,
my diagnoses and all that stuff like that.
Please,
That's not.
Appreciate
I'm not getting into all those
art.
details anymore. Like, I will talk about my PTSD. I'll talk about stuff that
and we know why you'll talk about it.
I've already kind of discussed at length, but I'm not getting into all that stuff. I'm really
well,
really,
and she does something in this stream that proves to me what we've all been saying, is that she either didn't go to therapy or didn't take therapy seriously, because she promotes a very specific type of therapy that you physically cannot do without a psychiatrist or a therapist, because you run the risk of re-traumatizing yourself. And so the fact that she's pretty much promoting it to do it on your own, when if you do it on your own, you run the risk of, again, re-traumatizing yourself, tells me you've never done therapy in your fucking life. Everything that you've done has probably been a book off of Amazon, or like the TikToks that you see on, things I learned in therapy, stuff like that. You've never actually done the work, because you would not be promoting that therapy. And we'll get to it. I'm assuming it's included here, Mo. Yoga! I hope you have a good day too. Thank you for even just lurking. I appreciate it. Danny, I hope you're also having a beautiful weekend.
really, really done with real world weaponizing my health issues as like content.
We're not weaponizing your health issues. We're not weaponizing your health issues. The problem is you use your health issues. Oh my, no. Thank you. I don't have a proper ring light, so we are still using my mirror that turns off every hour. We're not weaponizing your health issues. You use your health issues as a crutch and a catalyst to get out of any kind of accountability or conversation surrounding why your actions do people harm. And you think that's weaponizing or whatever you want to call it for your illnesses. No, you use it as a crutch, and you don't like the crutch being taken away from you.
I'm done. So when it comes to my weight, when it comes to anything that is like controversial, I'm not going into that. You're good, K Rose. And also, like, just general mods, like, don't be so quick to ban members, please. That's not how we fly. If like it's really fucked up, obviously, like if it's a clear
mods,
obvious...
you can ban other mods though in my chat, so you can ban Alani Hater. I'm just kidding. Don't actually ban Alani Hater. That's a bit. Anyone watching this, if Rosie, you're in here and trying to be like, oh look, reactions, it's a bit. It's a running bit on the channel.
Troll, obviously that's different, but I'm done. Like,
and that's the thing too. Mary B, she likes the victim card way too much. Absolutely, she does. And Angelica, she said that she. Angelica, you said she uses others' disability as a crutch. Absolutely, she does. And I think that's the dangerous part of her being with Remy, is because to be honest with you, when we get there, Remy does feel like somebody who either is just starting to do the work or has done some of the work in regards to his own mental health struggles and his own mental disabilities. But he's going to reveal a couple of illnesses that really just like are putting him in a prime spot to be taken advantage of by Rosie. And now she's using his problems as a crutch for her own channel. Like, you can't criticize me or now my partner because he's also disabled. Okay, by that logic, Rosie, I have asthma. I have really severe asthma and I have borderline personality disorder. You can't criticize me either. What are you gonna? Oh, but and if you criticize me, Rosie, you're ableist because I have asthma and I can't breathe. That's ableist of you. How dare you? How dare you try to criticize me?
You guys may see things in the upcoming months and
You
have questions.
did buy a
And I'm not
membership,
answering
yes.
them. I'm being so real. Like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not letting them infiltrate the things that I have planned for myself.
Hi, Brandy.
And it sucks that I can't be open because of that. Yeah, they're energy vampires over here healing 110%.
Why are so many people putting Alani hater in the chat? You guys suck. You guys are evil to me. This is bullying. You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna start accusing all of you guys of being Barry Parm. All of you are Barry, and I hope all the other reaction channels get to it. I figured out who Barry is. Her calling anybody an energy vampire when she's so clearly an energy vampire is hilarious.
Hold on, sorry, I have to get to this text. So the thing that I will say about this is, like, I don't feel like I'm going through withdrawals. Like,
you're going through withdrawals, babe.
Last night, like multiple days. Actually, I think the last time had been when I went live, or like the day after. Again, I don't remember, to be fair, but I go like lengths of time without it, and it doesn't like it doesn't like cause me to feel sick or any of that stuff. The problem is, after a certain amount of time, my chronic pain becomes more prevalent because even when I'm not actively stoned, the like pretty consistent medicinal use of THC.
Alani is more so, Asher, because you're asking very nicely. Alani is more so kind of like a carbonated energy drink. I've never had any other energy drink, so I don't know if Red Bull and stuff is carbonated. But it's a carbonated energy drink. And I love Alani. Angelica, I've heard her complain about how neurodivergent girl reviews are being ableist. She can't understand that her making a mockery out of autism makes us feel some kind of way. And you know what? That's also a really good point, because I was rewatching an old live stream and I was watching a reactor watch it, because sometimes Rosie's really hard to sit through just like on her own. And she was doing like the very like the mockery of autism, like violently like stimming when she received a present. And someone said that it was giving Maddie Ziegler when she was in Sia's movie, and I unfortunately can't disagree with that. It very much so looked like a parody of autism. Ooh, purple hair. You prefer Bloom? I don't know. I've never had Bloom. I only drink Alani because it's the only one to me that I've had, like an energy drink that doesn't taste like battery acid.
Helps my pain and like a lot of my symptoms regarding my PTSD, which I've talked about a lot at length in the past, right?
I'm putting nail oil on, don't mind me.
And I occasionally will absolutely be like, you know what, we're gonna add a couple extra milligrams of THC just for funsies. But like in terms of recreational use, but for the most part, I have like a certain limit that I stick with. And hey, Karma.
Which is still like 60 milligrams or some shit like that. It's still like way too much, girl.
Barry no longer has that YouTube account. Barry may or may not be here. That's what I'm gonna leave it at.
Barry's actually Alani hater in my chat. I'm just kidding. No, again, she thinks that she's being so cute and so coy when I know. Remember, we did that reading, and we said that there was something nefarious going on with the people she's like wanting to ask to add to the Discord. We know that there's some nefariousness going on there with the tarot reading that I got. You're trying to tell me she didn't instruct Barry to make a new YouTube account so she could go and infiltrate other reaction channels' chats and they wouldn't know it was her? Come on, that's what you did.
Because Girl is out for blood. They're disturbing and dangerous.
Well, Sauce Plus, no shit. What? Well, no, goddamn. If you're allergic, I can't be mad that you hate it. You can't have it at all. You're allergic. Can't be mad at you.
They are. The shit that's been going on behind the scenes with that has been crazy. Because the one thing I know for sure, Barry's a dope fucking friend.
Is she here? Mo, are you still here? When did she do this? I'm trying to tell you, nobody is trying to dox Barry. Nobody wants to know who she is because honestly, she should be taking care of her kids. And I've said that over and over and over again. Stop modding Rosie's chat. Stop worrying about what all the internet is saying about Rosie and take care of your goddamn fucking kids. Like 2 weeks ago, go take care of your kids. Go raise your children. Dear Lord, stop worrying about what the internet says about Rosie and go be a mother.
Barry is one of the best people I've ever met. Barry has been such a ride or die for me, and has been such.
And I'll always say, I don't care who it is. Someone who has your best interest at heart would not be doing that. They just wouldn't. There's a fly in this room. Get out. Go away.
I feel like Barry has been one of the first people to really try to protect me in the ways that she has for me from the hate and everything.
And that's just like, that's not, because I've said it before, addressing the losers that go IRL with Rosie, addressing the fucking loser lowlifes that go IRL with Rosie is just going to encourage more people to do it because they see it gets on your nerves. We're in an age of the internet where it's no longer apropos to, you know, make fun of somebody or make a meme out of them when they don't like you. It's, you dox them. That's it. That's where we're at on the internet, unfortunately. So you doing this and feeding into their behavior is just going to continue them to do it. Stop engaging with the fucking losers. How about that?
And like the fact that like these people are so desperate.
No, she's Mary B. She's never met Barry in real life. Barry started showing up in her YouTube channel maybe 2 months ago as Chicken Parm. 2 months ago. She's known this person for 2 months, online only, and it's her best friend. You are 34. At this point, you have no excuse to not learn internet safety. Thank you, Abby Cat.
Like,
going IRL is
friendship because I don't know whether it's they're threatened by the lack of access they get to me because of the moderating that she's done, or it's just like they're angry at the lack of control they feel. Because I don't know her
none of us are angry at the lack of control with Barry. I don't give a fuck about Barry. I think that she should spend her time raising her fucking children than over modding your chat. And if she thinks that's me getting angry at the lack of control I have around Barry, maybe she should take a look in the mirror and go take her kids to the park.
Can't dox and threaten her like they do everyone else. I don't know, man. But like,
I have heard the theory, Mo, that it is Remy's sister. I've heard that theory. It could be someone in Remy's family. I don't know. Either way, my point still stands. Take care of your kid. Stop worrying about this.
Barry witch hunt thing needs to die. So Barry is not around as Barry anymore.
What's crazy is, again, I haven't seen anybody try to go on a witch hunt to figure out who Barry actually is. People have spread their theories. But we critique her actions as we should because you've made her a figure. You have made her a side character. You did all this. So if you're mad at the criticism Barry is facing, that's on you, babe. You didn't have to do that. So I'm going to say what I want to say, and she should stop feeding you into your delusions and take care of her children.
And y'all won't know who she is, if she's here, where she's here.
Well, that's different,
I won't be discussing her anymore because what girl needs to learn is if they want their fucking entertainment to stay entertaining, they need to stop being so.
No, I'll figure out how to make it entertaining. I'm just that good. That was so egotistical. I'm so sorry.
Crazed and dangerous about it.
Again, I haven't seen at least the reaction channels that I watch, and admittedly I watch very few, and I've said that before and over and over again. I admittedly watch very few fellow reaction channels. However, I haven't seen any of them be parasocially weird with Barry. I haven't seen a single person do it. And it's the same thing. It's like we haven't seen any of the coordinated like spam attempts, which I think she starts talking about in this stream also. Or maybe it was the last stream. I don't quite remember. But that didn't happen. And then she moves the goalpost again. It's like, well, it's in the private Discord. And how the fuck would Barry know that if she wasn't in the private Discord? How the fuck would she know that? She's feeding into your delusions and you just are letting it happen.
And if you're not one of the ones doing all the crazy shit that's been going on, and I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the crazies.
I'm crazy, but not for this.
So, I love her to death. She'll never turn on me. We are good.
You've said that about so many mods. You've said that about so many people in your life. I'm pretty sure you said that about Aren't You Exhausted? I'm pretty sure you've said that about so many people. There's so many people you talked about. Like, oh, they'd never turn on me. They'd never do this. And then they're in a reaction channels chat. They're talking shit about you on other platforms. You clearly do not know how to regulate online and in real life relationship with somebody. You cannot read somebody's intentions. And at your age of almost, you'll be 35 in November. You need to start learning it.
I will always be here as her friend, but she's not going to be involved anymore because like she was getting threats and like
no, Mama. In every community there are bad apples, and luckily for us, it's a very little percentage. I agree. That's what I've been, and I've said it over and over again in this, and like I want to point out all the time, every single time she's talking about like doxing, releasing personal information. All of that's not great. But let's not pretend that it doesn't happen with people that are vastly well liked and more liked than you are. You know what? You know what I found out recently? People had been trying to go through the Florida court system to figure out if Drew Gooden and Amanda were separating or divorced. That's Drew Gooden, probably one of the most liked content creators ever. And people are still digging into his personal life and still trying to find out information about Drew Gooden. Like it happens with quite literally when I say it happens to the best of us, it happens to the best of us. That's Drew Gooden. That's the road work ahead guy. If it can happen to him, bitch, you can bet your ass it's going to happen to somebody like you. That doesn't mean I condone it, but you have to understand that it happens, that it's not just to you.
Crazy shit was happening.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I saw the evidence of people talking about the coordinated attempts about trolling Lee, and then he got trolled in a really weird way. So just because you didn't see it,
I'm still not convinced that happened either. And also the other thing is a lot of these things that because of the conflating language that Rosie typically uses, she's making a lot of really serious accusations and allegations against people. Like I want to bring up to everybody, she uses the word stalking all the time. Stalking is a felony. Stalking is a felony offense. And so she's making felony level accusations on people with no evidence of it whatsoever. You cannot be doing that. You just can't be doing that.
Doesn't mean it wasn't real. And just because
I knew about it too.
And just because
it's currently just rumors as far as I know, Alani Hater. I have heard about that. I heard about it. I haven't actually seen anything to prove it. I think it's just records, but people have been finding like Florida court records. Abby Cat, I think part of the issue is all the girls claim to share their lives online to a degree that could be considered overcharging, but then people find out they are liars and dig to find the truth. 100%. And a lot of that is like, it's internet safety, right? Especially in terms of content creation. Sharing parts of your life and keeping things private are just, you're going to have to do it in order to be safe. You're going to have to do it in order to be as safe as possible. Unfortunately, Rosie wanted a level of authenticity she A, couldn't provide, and B, wouldn't be safe for her and any future partner. And now she's getting frustrated and upset that people are looking into the lies that she has told because people can't automatically trust her because she has been proven to lie in the past.
You don't know all the details because most of that coordination is happening in private discords.
So again, how would you know? That's again, you're making these allegations and you wouldn't know that, even though I said it was on Twitter, but actually it's in the private Discord. So how the fuck do you know? Because if they're in the private Discords, you shouldn't know, and for sure Barry wouldn't know. And the only reason Barry would know that is if Barry was actually buddy trolling you and somebody in the space that is trying to get on your bad side. Like, I need you to think. Let's lock in our critical thinking skills. Let's put something in our head. Let's think for a minute.
It doesn't make it not real. So
absolutely,
yeah,
Barry
I'm
was
gonna miss her
baiting.
energy so much. So much.
Barry did nothing to protect you, so let's stop pretending.
People be wild.
I don't need to hear your voice.
Okay, Rose, to answer your completely off-topic question, I remember liking it, but not being super impressed by it.
I just sniffed
the Shirley Temple 7-Up sugar-free. I remember liking it.
Again, girl, every time you talk about something, I know your taste buds are fried, so I'm not listening.
But yeah. Imagine if adults just started acting like adults.
Oh, what a
So
concept, Rosie.
the fun that they were having, they ruined by their own insanity.
Maybe you should take a note from that.
Honestly, so scary, unfair to have to live your lives a certain way because people are freaks. Clock it. Probably good she's distancing. If she feels attacked, do it. Safest straight girl. Yep. Yeah. So dumb she has to not interact. Sending love, Barry. Yeah. Hey, Miss.
I am extending hate, Barry.
Maybe I'm old school. Why are people so nasty? Because like they're festering and miserable in their hearts and souls, and they have to take it out on other people because
oh, Abby, you're in a safe space. You're in such a safe space. Because this has been a Remy hate train from day one. If you go back and watch any old live with Remy in it, I can't stand the motherfucker. I cannot stand him. You're in a safe space.
Work on themselves and God forbid.
I have been sympathetic to him, but I can't stand him. I'm extending hate. I extend hate and nothing more, nothing less.
There's so much about Barry and our friendship that I'm never going to talk about publicly. All I know is that girl is one of the best people I've ever met.
You met her like 2 months ago. And if the comments are like not Josh and me, and then you met her 5 months ago, you met her 5 months ago. What do you mean the best people you've ever met? You don't know her.
Looking inward is scary business, right, babe?
You wouldn't know that.
Yeah, you have to be brave.
And not everyone has the strength to do it. And
you too.
You know, it's hard to look inward and to reflect on yourself.
Calling the kettle black, both of y'all.
And the things you have done and are currently doing, it's hard. And it's even harder to change.
So then, if you're saying that, Remy, maybe let's point this conversation to your girlfriend who continuously pushes and promotes harmful bullshit and cannot take any criticism for the things that are harmful. Let's go there. Let's go. You want to talk about it, even if it's not intentional. Let's talk about the fact that every time somebody says she does something, she's going to say, if I believe in it, I'm not going to apologize for it. That's not how apologies and hurting people work. Just because you feel you are right doesn't mean you are allowed to not apologize if your actions hurt somebody. But your girlfriend wouldn't know that because she's clearly never been to therapy.
Those things, you know? Like, I've been doing a lot of work on myself recently, and you know, I'm going through a lot of changes in my own personal life, and you know, it's not easy.
The number one change should be dumping her sorry ass and then going bald because it's already happening. The number one change should be brushing your fucking teeth, dude.
Nobody said it was easy, you know?
Absolutely.
And like, it's that work that you put into yourself that's what makes you improve. That's what makes you a better person. And I can't understand like someone who doesn't want to improve themselves, so someone who doesn't want to
Hey, so then maybe talk to your partner, not us. Maybe let's stop preaching to the choir and talk to your partner who doesn't want to lose weight or go to the doctor. Let's stop preaching to the choir.
Try to be the best version of themselves and would rather stay miserable. I don't understand that.
Me either.
Oh, me neither, Angelica. Me neither. Do something! Oh my god, girl.
1 second.
1 second, what?
What was it? Horse. I wanted to tell you. We
Horse.
Me and Barry have actually talked about you multiple times because we think you're hilarious. I just wanted to tell you that. So
And
I just wanted you to know that she thought you were hilarious.
on a horse with no name. It feels good to get out of the
Also,
rain.
hi, T-Wood. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm doing something real quick.
Oh my god. Cat Whisper, agreed. I talk about that way with my best friend, but we're about to know each other for a decade. You know, like that's real friendship. That's somebody I know will never hurt me. This is somebody you've known for 5 months.
All right. Sorry, guys. T-Wood. Good to see you, dude.
Give her willies or your band.
We are meant to be growing and changing, and that's like, you know, with all the so, and like even outside of Girl World,
which guys. She usually never brings up chatters and talking about like her and Barry. So I'm going to bet you $112 that horse is Barry.
This like newfound normalization of
watch your tongue,
dogpiling on people that like make mistakes or like do unsavory things, you know, like
There's a difference between dogpiling on somebody who makes a mistake and dogpiling somebody who does unsavory things. Like, I'll talk about, let's use the example of the video I posted yesterday. Let's use Jules LeBron and Jeffree Star as an example. Jules LeBron made a mistake. Is it a series of mistakes? Yes, but it's still a mistake, right? Oh, wording the video poorly, posting the GoFundMe, that's a mistake. I think the amount of hatred Jules received was egregious, and the amount of transphobia Jules received was egregious. Now, people dogpiling on somebody like Jeffree fucking Star, yeah, that's warranted. There's a difference between a mistake and continuous unsavory actions.
I don't know. I don't want to get too in depth on all that. I don't want to spend so much time on that topic.
Because, you know, again, all of this is projection. You love to project everything that's wrong with you onto an audience. You love to do that. It's your favorite thing in the world.
Hey, Cam, my leg is doing, it's improving. Sit. That's crazy.
I'll also say, falls and stuff for the girls should always be a wake-up call in terms of their size, because it takes much longer to heal from these types of injuries simply because of their size.
I think that's a troll. Which we released in Australia, yeah. It's pretty dope, I won't lie. Because just because I have a friend that I appreciate, I mean, it doesn't mean that what is it? You seem more in love with Barry than you are with Lee is a crazy sentence. Lee is literally my world. Yeah, exactly.
You don't talk about Lee the way you talk about Barry. I'm just going to say it right now. You don't. Like, every time you talk about Lee, it's like, oh, I could gush about him forever. And then you just like stop talking about him. And then you ignore him in public. You ignore him when he talks. You ignore his art. You ignore everything he tries to do. But you will talk about Barry for 30, 40, 50 minutes on end. What do you mean?
Lee was here first. I care a lot about Barry. That's true. Honestly,
yeah, I would believe you too, Hidden Truth. I would believe
my girlfriend, so you know, real. I guess it's just sensitive because of what Girl World's been doing. Sorry, Fairy, but yeah, I mean, also I'm monogamous, so Rosie looks at me like he hung the moon. I love it. Aw, tell me that's so true though. That's so true.
I'll put a lasso around the moon and pull it down for you, baby.
This man, I can't tell. This man is either secretly 14 or 87, and with the "It's a Wonderful Life" reference, he's probably 87.
You guys hear that? Honey, I love you. You've been like the one constant in my life is Lee. The one thing that I can lean on and rely on and know that when everything fucking sucks, we don't.
Pac-Man.
Let's body double mama. Here's the thing. I just don't know what stamina I have because like the pain is wearing on my heart and soul. T-Good, thank you so much for the super chat. That's so fucking appreciated, man.
Oh.
Hey, friends, hit that like button for our girl. Thank you so much, T-Good. I really, you've no idea.
Hit the like wood for me to spite Rosie. I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that.
But like, I am stressed out about a lot of shit.
The constant wear, Abby. You're right. Constant fucking wear.
So thank you so much for your support. And because honestly, I'd be like doing fucking daily lives right now if I wasn't dealing with this shit and just trying to like function. Well, you know what? I need to take ibuprofen, which is why I grabbed one of these bad boys. I also have an apple, so I was like, I'm not going to the kitchen. I'm not cooking. I'm not doing none of that because like, also this arm is hurting a lot because I'm having to use a cane every time I get out of bed. Bullshit, utter bullshit. Ugh.
I'm just gonna say you probably would be doing better if you just stayed in fucking bed on your back with your leg up, not doing whatever this is.
Love. Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna do a 5-minute warning.
Oh no!
I'm gonna give my last 5.
5-minute warning.
If you want to stay for the duration of this live, I would recommend joining memberships. Giggle Taint, Mystic, Kitty, Duo, and I'll call you Lil. Welcome to membership. I love it. I love it. It looks like a regular.
How do you do that?
Oh, Giggle Taint, I'm so happy for you. Did that hit you in the Giggle Taint? Thank you, K Rose. Honestly, I mean it when I say this could be so much worse. Like I'm allowed to be like bummed out in this.
Thank you, Abby Cat, for the 2 because I rock. Don't worry, we love rocks here. In case you didn't know, get some curtains. Me or her? Me or her have one curtain. Guys, I want to do that. Hold on. I've never tried it. Guys, I'm going to gift 5 whole memberships. I've never done this before. Who's going to receive them? Who received them? Andrea Ossie, Abby Cat, Cat Whisperer, KY Dad PhD, and Femme Marie all got. Andrea got a membership, guys! Yay! I've never done that. That was fun. Everybody make sure you thank me. Yeah, that was fun. I've never done that before. I want to do that again. We'll do that on another live. We'll do that on another special live.
Mega blows. I'm so sorry, Tobin. Honest to God, if I could direct memberships, I would direct one to you so fast.
Yeah, I don't know if you can do that. I would like to do that. That'd be fun. No, but then I would just give everybody one because I feel bad. It's good karma, Abby Cat. Hi, Carly. Okay, girl. Yeah, just fucking eat the Built Bar. This is riveting content.
It's okay, Mandy. I understand it when people can't afford it. I hold no problem to that. But I did this instead of an exclusively members only live to try it out. Because I don't even know how long I'm going to stay live for, to be honest.
Oh, okay. So then what's crazy is I don't know how long I'll stay live, but I'm going to make sure you all know that I'm going members only. So you have to be there. And like, what if you're only live for 5 minutes? What's the point of what would be the point of people upgrading to a membership?
It's just kind of we're just trying this out.
No, Barista Boy said, I hate the way she eats like it's running away from her. That's why I feel like the way when she grips stuff, she's like, oh, it's not going to run away. You can loosen your grip. And I think holding things that tightly, unless you have the neuropathy, which also like numbs your hands, which means you wouldn't be able to tell if you're holding something. I thank Dr. Pepper Remy for getting me a membership today. Everybody, Dr. Pepper, because he'll be back. We'll see him.
For live. Guys, I get seriously. My knee is so twerk. It's so stupid.
So her knee is rotated?
In about a minute.
Girl, go to the doctor.
I'm going to go ahead and swap over.
Huggle Slumber.
And a Sagittarius.
The texture of Built Bar is gross. Yeah, no, I had the cookie dough one. It was so nasty. I tried it on stream a while back. Annie Lucky, welcome to Princess Core. Everybody use your bald emojis wisely. For people who are higher tier membership, I'll give you guys something else. I don't know what it is yet. I'll give you guys something.
Membership. Welcome in to all the new members. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, Aria.
Thanks, Aria. Oh, I love the dead hair. Riveting content, everybody. This is riveting. It's fucking hot in here. Is this how? Oh my God, girl, say something.
Oh,
Here, just did something.
Okay. You know what, Tobins? Just for you, we'll do 5 more minutes. I'll do it to the 50-minute mark.
Oh, that would be. Can you do stickers? How do you do stickers? Can you make special stickers? For lives, can you make special stickers? I want to make stickers.
So, what's been new with you, baby?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I've been working on myself a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Also getting ready for school next week. I've been meditating.
It's crazy that they want to start this podcast when he has to go to school. Like, when is he gonna have time to do anything?
Got to work on myself, and I've really been taking a deep dive into.
Oh my! Can you do members only? Can you do for each tier they get special emojis? I don't know. Oh my God, my light! God said, "Let there be light." I don't know that. I'll for higher time. Oh my God! Emoji ideas is such a good idea. Mal, you're so smart. You're so smart and a genius.
Who I am and my history. And
every month we will have the members pick a new emoji, or maybe every week. I don't know how many emojis I'm allowed to have.
Reflecting on a lot of things, and I've been going through a lot of changes in my personal life, a lot of good changes.
Okay.
You know, I've been. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay. Real quick. I didn't want to interrupt you, baby. Stacey and Pringles, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. They're really trying to get Toby's a membership. They're being so sweet. Yeah. Honestly, that's one of the reasons I extended it 5 minutes because I was like, if we can get her in, that'd be
Mama,
great.
you're a genius.
How do you send?
Oh, okay. Thank you, Quirky.
You click like the money button, I think. I actually don't have a great answer for that. I don't know, baby.
It is, in fact, you click on the money button, but you can't.
What if it's a ploy from me to get you more members? Tell me that's hilarious.
It is.
On the computer. Oh, Stacy, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships. Oh my god. Holy crap. Thank you guys so much.
No, I absolutely hate the fucking fidget cube. And you want to know what? You want to know what he's probably guilty of? And I said this earlier. You guys know those like really ugly 3D printed dragons? If you ever go to cons or you're in the anime con space, you've seen what I'm talking about. The fucking ugly ass 3D printed dragons. You know he's got a Blender file for those.
But yeah, when you click like the money sign next to the public chat on your computer, there should be an option.
There's super stickers, super chat, and pre-member milestone chat.
I don't know that.
Remember,
thank you so much for the gift.
Because you're on Apple.
Oh my god, thank you so much. Lee is going through his Saturn return. What does that mean? People are being extremely generous.
Saturn, they in astrology, Saturn is like what you're like. How do I explain it?
You don't know.
Your teacher. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're getting lit. This number's live stream tonight, real.
Guys, I love when he doesn't know fucking jack shit. So Saturn return. So a Saturn return, just like in general, is the Saturn's placement in the sky is the exact same where it is on the day that you were born. So in astrology, that's pretty much kind of like what it's going to do is give you a brutal like reality punch to the face. Like it's going to straight up like hit you in the eyeball. It's like, hey, you're being fucking delusional. And it's also like a time for a lot of change and transition. So a lot of stuff is going to happen to Remily right now since his Saturn is in the exact same. It's kind of like a rebirth. You know what I mean? Because Saturn's in the exact same place as it was when you were born. It's time for you to be born again. I love it when they don't know anything. It's so funny. I'm still on all chat. Great.
Yeah, you have to make sure you're opted in your settings to be able to receive a gifted membership. That's correct. But sometimes people don't have the option to send gifted memberships, and some people do, and I don't understand.
If you're on mobile, you cannot send a membership. I'm on another device. That's how I was able to do it. I've never been able to do it until now.
Issue is. What was he mad about today? What the fuck? What did I didn't even do anything to him. Oh, whatever.
And then she proceeds to be a dickhead in the next stream.
Factored outrage of the day is, right? Anyway. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, we went over.
By the way, Pikachu, can you email me like the updated information about the veggie chopper? About
Katie, that it might just be Apple Mobile, because I know for sure on Apple you cannot send gifted memberships. Apple you can't. Also, there's a fee if you guys have Apple and you want to join my membership or anybody's membership ever. Do it on your computer later, or go to your like actual browser and do open in browser, because it'll charge you an extra fee if you do it through Apple. Just to know,
like, because I need to make sure that it wasn't.
You're trying to take Levi's spot.
It wasn't stolen. Because if not, it says tomorrow. Okay, can you, yeah, when you get like the delivered notification, can you just forward it to me?
And only in Pulpy's. Pulpy has connects with Apple. Pulpy and Apple are in cahoots.
Because because like there's been some bullshit going on with that.
Oh no, I don't like you raw.
Yeah. Oh, God forbid I'm a human being. God forbid I experienced the.
Oh no, the thing is, like, God forbid you're a human being. God forbid you never learn from the behaviors that harm people. Because just because it might be a human reaction to get upset and angry at something doesn't mean you have to take it out on the other also human beings in the area. I get mad all the time. And like sometimes I yell and I scream at you, yeah, but never am I like, well, that's a lie. I am an asshole to you, but you have to come in. Don't use me as an example.
I actually don't even know what they're talking about, to be honest. Like whatever they're referring to, I actually don't even remember.
Shout out for God.
So whatever
oh my God, you're so funny. The Paul Bark Frank, shout out to God for forbidding a bunch of stuff. That might be the funniest thing I've heard.
About the
Hi, Sherry.
This is probably like months ago.
Right.
It doesn't even matter anymore.
Really. I feel bad, Tommy. Do you know what? I know I've changed my mind. This is my 3rd time. I'm sticking to it. It actually makes sense. I'm gonna switch at the hour mark, 10 minutes. And also because everyone's being so generous, I'm like, damn, I want to give people a little time. People are mad that you're a neurodivergent person who doesn't always handle stressful situations like a neurotypical person. Yeah, that sounds about.
You're not. I'm finding it. I'm finding it. Finding it. You are not neurodivergent. You have been explicitly told the opposite.
Right? Yep. Yeah. That sounds like exactly what they're mad at. Because but I'm wrong for calling people ableist. Okay, bestie.
Yeah. You know what? Can we start calling you ableist for the way you fucking treat Levi for making human mistakes? Can we start calling you ableist? Because that whole breakdown of him, like you had, of him leaving the fridge and freezer open, and the one you're gonna have in the next stream where you yell at him. Oh, but you're not ableist for yelling and screaming at your autistic brother. You're not ableist? Funny how that works. Funny how the labels can only be used when they're talking about you and not when you're talking to anybody else. Funny how that works.
Oh, hey, Toby, so you're good. Yeah, I genuinely don't even know what they're talking about.
Doris, that's such a great point. Even if she was autistic, that isn't a pass to be an asshole. And 100%, and here's the thing that we talk about with Rosie all the time, at least on this channel, at least in this space, is that it feels like not only weaponizing, but infantilizing yourself with a potential diagnosis that you don't even have. And also, like, when a behavior harms somebody, even if you're neurodivergent or not, and even if you don't understand what you did was wrong, it is important for you to learn from that experience and change your behavior. The problem is you just throw the excuse, well, I'm autistic, so you're ableist. Or, oh, God forbid somebody has a human emotion, you're ableist. You cannot ever acknowledge the fact that what you did was wrong and hurt somebody, even if you didn't mean for it to. Ever.
Sometimes I struggle to communicate, man. Sometimes I'm not perfect.
Satire, please get back.
Sit there and shit over my brother. I don't know about any rumors about a Discord or anything. I'm not familiar. I was talking about, like, maybe.
Girl, we know you got a fucking Discord. Please don't do this.
Making one. But, they love to just make up conspiracy theories. I don't know.
Well, so do you. Wait a minute. So do you. The, like, coordinated gang stalking attempts those are conspiracies that you made up in your head.
Girl is ableist as fuck, despite being made up of a lot of neurodivergent people. It's giving internalized ableism. Yup. I think you're actually so.
Hey, again, that's a projection, because why is it okay for you to continuously dog on Levi for making mistakes, making shit? Like, the thing that's going to happen in the very next stream is Levi reads the contents of one of the packages and Rosie starts screaming at him for it. And everyone's like, hey, that was really rude. Don't talk to Levi like that. And then she's like, oh, God forbid I have a human emotion. You guys are just being ableist. Is it not ableist of you to scream and yell at Levi for reading the label on a package when he doesn't fucking know that that's an important package? Regardless, that's just mean on human to human. But he really wouldn't know because he is autistic. Is that not ableist for you to do? Why do you never get to be ableist?
I try, man. Like, I try. Oh, yeah, Aria. So,
you're right. I forgot. It's universal law that Rosie can never be wrong. Sorry.
Worlds that was built around these other two creators who are similar size to me, who've done, like, really fucked up stuff.
Well, so have you.
And, like, I have a really wild past that I'm far removed from, that they like to try to think that I'm the same person as.
You
like,
are. I used to do, we watched a video last stream. It was the freezer stream. If you guys haven't seen the freezer stream, it's kind of everywhere now. But you were screaming and yelling at Levi, and I did back to back. I went back to back. We watched the freezer crash out, and then we watched the new wave crash out. Those could have been filmed on the same fucking day. You have never changed. You're so silly.
W work. Katie, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Welcome in, Moose. And yeah, it's just like we're gonna make donations for 2 bottles of Willie's. Links in my link tree. No, but yeah, I just have to I just have to raw dog the pain. I don't think I have to there is gonna be an Amazon haul upcoming because I need to stock up on some stuff, and since I'm getting stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and get some other things.
I'm finding it.
But I'm prioritizing that over the THC, and that's just what I have to do, and I have my reasons for it that I can't go into. But
you can never tell us anything.
Pringles, thank you so much, everyone who's gifted Pringles. Katie, Stacy, other people have gifted too. Yeah, but God Lord, nothing wrong with SW and people change. Real rude of them to not see it if you've shown growth and change for the better and taken accountability for past problems. Yeah. You're more like a still used to me, right? Good Lord. Hey, custards. Jesus Christ, what are you guys doing in the chat? This is nuts. Y'all are wild for that.
I do think that sometimes her chat is nice. I do like that they're rallying together to try to get Toe Beans a membership. That's sweet to me. That's sweet. I like that one. This isn't dry bagging, it's sloppy wet bagging. Of course. Alani Hater, she wants what I have. Autism. Sometimes that's what I think. She really wants to be everybody else all the time.
Yeah, I definitely can use the laugh. It's been something really sad happened yesterday.
Hence why I finished off the
release because I was just like, I'm not handling this. Yeah, Bianna, it really does help with sleep. It really does.
It does. Not promoting anything, but my day was wild yesterday because me and a friend got very high and we went to several different like movie showings, and then I came home and I crashed and I had been sleeping until like noon, and I don't do that. I'm an early bird. I wake up like 7 in the morning 6:30 in the morning every morning on the dot. I'm like raring to go, but I was like out.
Yes.
Can I put an official request to have another one of these made?
Of course. What color?
Yellow.
You know, my sister makes these beautiful custom dolls. She makes these beautiful ball jointed dolls. And you know what I don't do? Ask her to use her 3D printer, and resin's expensive, to make me dolls whenever I want.
I would have to get yellow filament. But
what do you have then? I'm not going to make you spend extra money. What do you have?
Well, I have red, black. I have like this really cool like blue, purple color changing.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the trolling point. Yeah,
yes.
Berry Parm is by trolling, 100%.
Yes, that one.
I agree.
Okay.
I'm convinced.
What is it? Porque los, I don't know how to speak Spanish. That's the slogan for Taco Bell.
You don't know how to speak Spanish, but you love to appropriate the culture and say that you are Mexican. You're the whitest bitch I've ever seen. You're whiter than I am.
Beanie is now quite possibly my favorite Quirky crew member that there ever was. It'll make sense when you read the community tab post. Okay, this is for real the final 3-minute countdown. I got infused chocolate malt balls today. Ooh. Okay, Toby. I'm sorry. You'll get it one day, Toby. Nowadays it's on my list of ones I want to try.
Not Lonnie Hater.
There's like a bunch of them, but Lodo's, like, they have a 6-count pack for less than $2. Okay, when were they delivered, Pikachu? Well, let me look at the email.
Or you could just, I don't know, raw dog it like everybody else does. Go to the dispensary like everybody else does. I know, right? It's crazy, Abby. You wouldn't even know I was white. You would have no idea.
That must be annoying.
Doris, is that what she was whining about being afraid of ice? Yes! Because she claims that she's like 1/4 Mexican. And she was crying about her being afraid of getting deported by ICE. She was crying about being scared of ICE when she looks like that. Girl, your skin is translucent. They're not after you.
Hello?
Yeah, I am a mermaid.
It's not loading right now. I'll do that later.
Don't make that face. Only I'm allowed to.
I don't want that bigoted shit in here.
What was the bigoted shit? I want to know.
Okay, this is the last for real 60-second countdown.
Oh, make up your mind.
Hold on. Okay, my boyfriend says to hold on.
See, and that's the thing. One of the reasons she's so averse to going to members only, and I've said this before, is because members only doesn't make her any fucking money. So she did this whole thing and she laughed about it. She's like, haha. Somebody mentioned it in the chat earlier. It was like, oh, this is a ploy to get Rosie more members. It was a financial ploy to make more members and make more money, because that's one of the reasons she's averse to doing the members only streams. It's not because she's lazy and has a lack of responsibility. Well, not only that, it's the fact that she makes no AdSense revenue off of the members only stuff, and she knows people aren't going to join her members only whatever because the reaction channels are going to cover it at some point. She doesn't make any money on the members only stuff. That's why she doesn't do it. So this was a good little ploy to get more people to join her memberships, so that way they wouldn't.
I'm holding my britches.
She said her agoraphobia amplified because of the ice shit. Fuck ice. Agree. It's just crazy to say that, and it's crazy to say that, especially because where I live, like I have coworkers, family, friends afflicted by ice and what's going on, and to say that looking the way that you do, knowing that for all intents and purposes you are white, and people are really going through the worst thing that can ever happen to them.
Like blocking you, Demery. I don't know.
Like the streamer Rosie would be your sleep paralysis.
This is the last chance.
Okay, he's doing something.
Last chance.
Oh, I'm so scared. End the live. This is a video.
Straight Pride Month is crazy. I'm straight and even I'm disgusted in my interest in cis men all the time. Real. Hi, Brianna. Okay, so it's at that hour mark. I'm waiting for Lee to do something before I switch over. I don't know what he's doing.
What's he doing?
Hold on.
Yeah, you guys can thank him for the extra minutes. I was actually gonna switch over. I don't know what he's doing. What am I doing? I don't know.
Is he giving you money the way that like Emily gives Amber Lynn money?
Real. Here we go. Okay. Oh, baby! Thank you so much for 5 gifted.
Oh, see, he's giving her money.
Aw, damn! Tobeans is Tobeans. I'm so sorry, Tobeans. Every time I try to go in and like load the menu to buy memberships, it breaks. Now I can't see the fucking chat, but it loaded more this time. Remember I tried to do this last time? I tried to go in and pay for them. Like, I'm gonna show you so you can see what I'm seeing. You can see what I'm seeing, babe. Hey, okay, I'm back. Demery, no, that's not what I said, sweetheart. I said the trolls could have been blocking you, so that's why you couldn't see them. I would never block you, girlie. Pringle, thank you so much for the gift. Stacey,
why would we be blocking? Like, why would a troll or reaction channel be blocking just a random bitch in Rosie's chat? Doesn't make any sense.
Holy shit, what is happening? Okay, I have to switch over now at this point, otherwise I'm not going to fulfill my promise. Oh, Stacey, do you want to be a mod? Also, Mystic, do you want mod status back? I can't remember. My cheeks are sore from grinning like a goober.
What is this? Stop asking people if they want to be mods. Stop.
Like Gamer Girl said, if you want to join the free trial portion for at least a little bit, you can do that. Yeah, such a generous chat tonight. Thank you guys also, obviously, for supporting me so much and all of that. Like, you have no idea how much I need this. Like, I cannot fucking thank you enough.
Apparently not. Apparently you don't need it that bad because you're able to buy $187 billion worth of Amazon bullshit.
Okay, Custard, I'll answer that.
But not a better camera for your lives.
Switching over to members now. We're gonna see switch your live to
Amber is more likable than her Doris. I agree, unfortunately.
VIP time, yeah. So this is your final call to action. You can gift memberships or
give me money. Yeah, exactly. This is a call for money.
We're about to get raptured.
It's a call for money.
We'll miss you, Tobeans. Take me away to a secret place. A sweet escape.
A sweet escape.
And I've said this before. Because my biggest conspiracy is Rosie loves to take stuff from her reaction channels. I am the only reaction channel that talks about music and sings all the time. She is trying to be me. And we saw it. We were watching her cameos, and she even mentioned, she was like, "Oh, I'm not a singer. I don't sing." And then in one of her most recent lives, she was like, "I love to sing and I'm pretty good at it. And everyone bullied me because I sing all the time." You could never.
Take me away. Wait.
Shut up.
Oh, Toby, I think Toby got the free trial.
Oh.
Okay, God, it's over. Haha, just kidding. It's not over.
We out here. It says I've got 2 viewers, but a lot more people in the chat. Huh. This is interesting. I think this made a second live. Guys. Okay, so I saw it. So yeah, it looks like it delivered yesterday, which is good. I don't see a picture. And 7:46.
I kind of want to skip this and go to like the podcast parts of it so we can get into yesterday's stream, because she's wearing like the ugliest pants I've ever seen in the world. I'm gonna ignore the THC talk.
As it was.
Oh yes, okay, yes. We're gonna start here because one of the people in her chat talks about starting EMDR therapy. Now I'm going to put a huge disclaimer here. Huge note: do not do any form of EMDR therapy without a licensed therapist or psychologist. Please do not do this on your own. Do not do any parts of this on your own. This all should be done with a psychologist or a therapist, somebody licensed and trained in this form of therapy. Please do not. We're starting there.
To me, that shit saved my fucking life. My personal experience as a as someone who doesn't have any like medical training, as someone who's just been a user of EMDR, I want to tell you that
a user of EMDR is a crazy form of words, a crazy string of words, because you do not use EMDR therapy. You are partaking in EMDR therapy. You are seeing an EMDR therapist, which you should be doing, which tells me she's not. And this is why I'm going to say it. This is why she can't figure out her trauma. She can't regulate her emotions. It's because she's picking forms of therapy on the internet and doing them herself. You can EMDR therapy is so unbelievably dangerous to do by yourself. So that's why I'm going to say it over and over and over again. You can look up EMDR therapy if it interests you. Find a licensed EMDR therapist or psychologist. Please do not, because you'll re-traumatize yourself if you do it wrong. Please, I'm begging.
I found that EMDR is like the most powerful for when you've already done like some talk therapy and like coping skills therapy. Like when you've started the process. Like I don't ever think EMDR is something that should be done unless you have like a framework of like the basics.
EMDR shouldn't be done unless you have a therapist that'll do it.
Haven't. That's my personal opinion and experience. But once you've done that, it changed my life. But the truth is,
you've re-traumatized yourself, and that's what we've discovered. You've re-traumatized yourself. That's why you can't handle anything, is because you've re-traumatized yourself because you're doing it on your own. Hi, Cinnamon Roll.
As long as you're safe, don't get discouraged. You have to go through the trenches of your memory and trauma, but once you do that, game changing.
Thank you also for the trigger warning, Mo. Yes, this will have some really heavy discussions of mental health and mental health issues. So if any of that's a triggering topic of conversation to you, I'm always cool with you ditching the live and being done. You can skip around, replay, and figure out where this conversation ends. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, do not. don't do what she just said. I mean, yes, of course, have basic forms of therapy like coping skills, trauma mechanisms. However, comma, it just seems like it. First of all, bad advice to tell somebody if they're doing this without a licensed professional. Just keep going, and at the risk of re-traumatizing yourself is unbelievably bad advice. If it is not working for you, if it is re-traumatizing you, stop. Do not do it. Don't do it. Like nothing is worth anybody re-traumatizing themselves. Alani Hater, recommending EMDR therapy like this feels like the equivalent of recommending mushrooms to somebody for therapeutic events. Exactly. Your therapist can help you figure out when you're ready for EMDR. It's not for everybody at any time. Exactly. Like just be like, do it on your own, push through it. It's fine. It's not fine. Like that is horse shit advice. And for what they want their podcast to talk about, none of you have any right to talk about therapy at any point ever. Anyway, thank you for the trigger warning.
You were recently diagnosed with OCD? I'm sorry to hear that, Katie.
I'm sorry to hear that also. Crazy to be like, I'm sorry to hear that. Like it's a death sentence to be diagnosed with OCD. That feels weird. Like, oh, I'm sorry. It should be congrats that you finally got a diagnosis and you can now work through some things you did not understand why you were acting the way that you did. To say I'm sorry to somebody's diagnosis is weird.
Because like, there's been over the years, there's been a lot of like exploration that I've done with that. Because what I'll say for me is I have had medical professionals tell me that like I have OCD tendencies, but not OCD, which helped me make sense because I can be.
No, you have compulsive tendencies. You don't have OCD. That's the correct phrasing.
But I don't have like the full criteria for it. I don't experience certain aspects of the disorder, but there are people who have PTSD or other disorders that can have
that's certain, a good theory,
like similarities, and that's why for certain diagnoses they'll say things like OCD like tendencies, for example.
They'll say compulsive tendencies.
My latest diagnosis is OCD. It's more of a moral OCD where like I hyperfixate on like making the quote unquote correct or right decision when I'm faced with like a moral dilemma. I also have like perfectionist problems where like things have to be done a certain way, or I need to explain to me with explain
yes,
me in certain ways that I understand.
Yeah, I got you. Now that I've learned how to do that,
I really struggle with not having a routine. So Yeah.
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 I'm proud of you for sharing that, baby. Because I know that's more recent. That's been this year. That happened after we met.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, you have other stuff that we haven't gone super in depth on because the internet be crazy.
Right. Right.
So there's a few things. Again, I'm not a spokesperson on moral OCD, so what I'm saying is not the end all be all. However, I do think it is interesting that it's this topic of conversation, and then she is pushing him to do a podcast, pushing him to stay with her, pushing him to do all of these things, and weaponizing her own illnesses for somebody who has moral compulsions to constantly do the right thing. Wherein, oh, if you don't help me clean my house, then, oh, but I'm so disabled, I can't do this. Oh, I can't get up. Oh, if you don't do this podcast with me, it's going to have a negative effect on everybody else around me. Hello, Xing Cat. It's just, it just feels like a way, like this diagnosis, then knowing everything that we know now about the Florida of it all, I don't love this.
Hey, I've been working on myself a lot. That's been one of them, is my OCD and battling those compulsions. And I'm in therapy. I'm doing well. I'm on medication for it and stuff like that. So
you're just coming out you're just coming out of your most recent med adjustment. So you seem to be doing a lot better.
Yeah, for sure.
It feels so good how open and accepting the space is. Thank you for creating this environment, Rosie. Absolutely. And I appreciate you guys sharing all this stuff because it's like,
oh, sorry, I didn't even do that. I turned on my battery saver, so
you know?
Things lag. I'm sorry.
I think it's like, Katie said, thanks for sharing. Like, it helps me feel less alone because she was saying, oh my God, no way. I also have morality OCD.
Yeah. You're welcome, Katie.
You know, it's been interesting just like being your partner.
I agree, Andre. I think that, like, unfortunately though, he already had the problem of not leaving that to be private. He left it to the public to see. Like, he put it on Reddit, and unfortunately, like, she's gonna be like, one of them was he was a minor, by the way. Okay, none of us knew that. Also, a bunch of us had Reddit accounts when we were minors, or like DeviantArts or Tumblrs. That's a parent problem. That means his parents suck. So let's go with that.
I've like done a little bit of research trying to learn and understand a bit better about it. And like, because as someone who doesn't have OCD, I feel like I relate to the notion of like really grappling with like making like the quote unquote right decision to a point of like driving yourself crazy. But I've seen how it affects you and how it like when unmanaged, it consumes you.
It's literally an obsession that can, if it's unmanaged.
And if I'm sorry if she takes this any wrong way, but full offense, and you are using that to your advantage by letting him clean your house and letting him do all of these things for you and making him like stand up for you when you're probably wrong. Like, you are completely manipulating that, by the way.
It can affect me like on a really bad level.
Yeah.
So
one second. I'm gonna mute real quick. 1 second.
Dang it! She's figured out the secrets that we like to read her lips.
I just wanted to check something real quick, but yeah, because it's just like, because I know for me, like I'm with my stuff, and like I've talked about it at length, right? Like my PTSD, my PTSD specifically, I feel like is my most disabling like mental illness, like you know, and it's what disables me the most. Like,
when... oh, Slavic Barbie, thank you so much for the $1.99. I'm so glad that you like my videos. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. Here's the thing, and I know mental illnesses are debilitating. I understand that, and disabling. I'm not going to ever discredit any of that. But what I will say is I feel like because I have a few, right? And what's crazy is I think we did this on stream. We discovered that asthma is in fact a disability. Okay, be safe, Quirky. Be safe, Mo. I think we learned this on stream that I didn't even know asthma was a disability. And I have other ones. I've been diagnosed with depression. I have borderline personality disorder. These are things that I've been open about because I don't care. But they're easier to manage than like physical disabilities. Like for me, it's easier to go and do something because there are better ways to manage it than, for example, my dad when he had cancer. You know what I'm saying? And so it's hard. It's hard to talk about disabilities, especially in this way, where it's again, almost infantilizing, like, oh, I have this, so I can't do all of these things, and there's just no way for me to manage it ever at all, where that's just like not the truth, you know? It's not like there's a topic of conversation around disabilities and mental disabilities and physical disabilities of all kinds. It feels just like any kind of way to manipulate almost. And oh man, my light. And to infantilize herself and put her in a position where you can't do anything. I don't know.
I have like higher stress responses to things. It literally makes me physically ill and sick. And
Yep.
it's something.
I mean, I have PTSD myself for, you know,
obvious reasons.
and I've had it for a while, and I've been working on that as well. I've done more work on my PTSD, and also like my triggers for my PTSD are like pretty specific. Like it's not like, you know, I'm getting triggered every day. You know? But I would say the disability that affects me the most recently has been OCD.
It's also like there are accommodations for these things. There are accommodations and there are coping mechanisms to learn, especially for mental disabilities. But the thing with Roz is all she wants to do is use it as an excuse and as a crutch. Like, that is all she wants to do. And there's ways to be respectful regarding the topic of disabilities and how things can be disabling, but you do not allow those conversations to happen, because any form of accommodation or not overcoming, but working around your disability, you deem the conversation to be ableist.
A big part of that is once you became aware of it, once it was brought up to you when you started stuff.
I didn't realize like how much it affected my life until I started working on myself, you know? Hey babe, can you mute yourself real quick?
Oh, she says something effective. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, cool.
As you were saying?
And something I also struggle with too is bipolar disorder. And that's its
Which we all knew that because of the Reddit that got leaked. Which I knew that.
To conquer.
It's
some twins and stuff.
You know, it's something until recently, very recently, due to circumstances outside of our control, we were trying really hard to hide the fact that basically he's also disabled.
Yeah, and that's a good point, Angelica. It's the fact that like there's a difference between accommodating your needs and coddling yourself to the point of you don't know how to function regarding your own disabilities, but then also not pushing yourself enough regarding them. So it's a hard line and a really nuanced conversation to have, and I just don't think. Good night, Pop-Tart. I just don't think that I don't think that either of these two are equipped to handle that kind of a nuanced conversation, because any type of nuanced conversation regarding both disabilities, the American Disabilities Act, because these two are based in the United States, they just can't have it. They don't know how to have a conversation like this.
Because of how I'm treated.
Yeah.
And babe, we treat you the way that you do because, again, you continuously weaponize your illnesses in order to get out of doing the hard shit. I'm not gonna do that with Lee, even though he's very clearly clout chasing off of you. But I have more leeway with him because I don't know his history of faking an illness or malingering.
But something has happened that we're not getting into for a while, and we're both disabled, and it's something that we're able to relate on. You know,
you'll see this 2 hours later.
I've come to a point in your lives now, babe, where I feel pretty comfortable to talk about this stuff.
At this point, what's there left to hide?
Yeah, exactly. And I want to be more open in your lives, and I want to.
It's a balance. You're both going to make each other worse. Yeah.
Stuff,
Can I tell them about the idea about what we want to follow up the Florida vlogs with? Can I tell them?
Sure.
We are going to be launching a little project that we're going to figure out and start. I have a workshop title and idea, but at least until we're physically together, we're going to figure out how to virtually record. And we're launching a podcast on my YouTube channel, like a video podcast. The first video is going to be Lee's story, and then we have things we want to go into from there.
And with what you just said about EMDR therapy, you should not be doing this podcast. I love that we're in she really is a combo of all the girls, right? We have the being disgusting of Chantal. We have the lying about illnesses from Amber Lynn Reed. And now we have the medical anomalies podcast from Glitter and Lasers. I love this art for her. But very clearly with what you just displayed and the fact that you can't have any conversation where it criticizes your actions and you have to separate your illness or your disability from it without calling everybody ableist, it's the fact that you cannot handle this this nuanced conversation. You can't do it. So you shouldn't be having this conversation because you can't handle it.
And it's gonna be pre-recorded. And so one of the things he's journaling about is like
not her selling dog water.
Because I'm just gonna go into it. I'm gonna talk about why we're doing this, how it came to be. Is that cool? Okay. As y'all know, a long time ago, Lee's Reddit got leaked.
Yeah, it did.
And what I never told the public, what I've known about since we met, since actually before the first leak, because
what's crazy is that nobody was commenting on like the mental illness of it all. Nobody around the Reddit post, because I covered the Reddit posts. Nobody was Shinobi. It's going to be about their mental health disorders. It's going to be about therapy talk. That's pretty much what they're going to be talking about. What's crazy is when the Reddits got leaked, nobody was talking about the mental illness of it all. At least that I saw. I didn't talk about it. I talked about the fact that he was very clearly a chubby chaser and very clearly there was something wrong. He loved to call everybody a narcissist. That's what we talked about, at least in this corner of the internet.
Because I learned from what all these other weirdos be doing on the internet that like I needed to know what his digital footprint was like in full transparency. I've known about both Reddit since before the internet knew about the first. One of them was made when he was a minor, by the way, assholes. And
okay,
has a lot of information.
Okay, and does that stop anybody from judging me if they found the DeviantArt I made when I was like 10? No. You can judge the parent, but like that means he had unsupervised internet access. That's a him problem, not a me problem.
That was just someone looking for a community, a place to get information as they process things in real time, which may not always have full context. And there are some of those things we're never going to fucking address or talk about. But everything that's on there at this point, at this point, there's no reason for us to not talk about these things anymore because the only thing it does is hide aspects that we would like our supporters to know about. That the people that fucking
But here's the thing, like why do your supporters have to know about these things? Why can't these be things that you keep close to the chest and never tell anybody? Because you leave, like, of course you want people to understand your disabilities or whatever, but all you do is talk about them and use them as a defense mechanism. But in reality, there are things that we don't need to know about. The audience, the haters, everybody alike does not need to know about these things. We don't. We have no right or permission to it. But you gave us the right and permission when you started talking about it. So realistically, you don't have to be telling anybody literally anything, ever. But you share so much of it that leaves it up to scrutiny.
Already know. So that's something where essentially, like, fuck this bullshit. We're taking our power back and we're launching a podcast. And I want Lee to have the ability to share his story. And the craziest part is this wasn't my idea. This was his idea.
And that's what got me. And that's what got me. My hate for Lee has been vindicated this whole fucking time. My hate for Lee has been vindicated all along because there's so many people that were defending him like, well, I don't hate him. No, I did. He was cloud chasing the whole fucking time. Of course, like, do I feel sympathy because Rosie is a nightmare? Of course I do. Do I think this is similar to Amber and Beck? Absolutely. I still fucking hate you because you are taking advantage of the people in her platform and also Girl World. You're taking advantage of the fact that people will cover it and you'll make a bag and you'll make your money. I cannot fucking stand you. I actually cannot stand you.
Which shook me.
And you know who inspired this idea?
Who?
You.
Oh, bullshit. Shut up.
Because you talk about your story all the time. It makes me want to talk about mine. You know?
I love you.
I'm excited.
No, 100%, Andrea. He wants her audience. He wants her fame. And you know what? I honestly think he wants Girl World. I think he wants Girl World to continuously talk about him. Oh, from the start, he's been playing her, of course. Yeah. And that was the thing. He wants her audience, but like, will not talk about it's not complimentary. No, it doesn't. He wants her audience. He wants Girl World to keep, like, he wants to be a girl. I fear he wants to be a girl, and she's not going to share the money. I doubt it. I fucking doubt it. No way.
I love you.
I love you too. A bunches.
It's disgusting. It's
guys, honestly,
disgusting to also like monetize these things that neither of you clearly know what you're talking about. And also, it's unbelievably dangerous to try and monetize these things that you don't know what you're talking about. Like, it's so, like, she did that whole rant about EMDR therapy. That is so dangerous to have.
I haven't edited at all in like multiple days because I've just been trying to survive my days. I'm not going into great detail, but just like this week has been hell.
Do they go over the podcast more? I don't remember. But that's kind of where I was with this part of the stream. So we know that they're going to be doing this podcast. We know that it's happening. And again, I'm going to be so 100% for real when I talk about it. I hate this motherfucker. I have always hated Remy. I've always hated him, and I will still hate him. So now I want to get into the stream from yesterday. QuirkyLoveRosee's. I've only seen her like really gross flesh-colored pants. Which, like, if any of her friends like her, they'll tell her to throw those away. Throw the fucking pants away. They're disgusting. Okay, so this one should also give us the chat, so we have everything. And again, we have the vertical live in the flesh-colored pants, which make her look pantless on a vertical stream, push to children. Looking like she has no pants on. And we're going to get through this. I think we'll call the stream at 7:30 my time. So about an hour and a half, maybe a little less, because this computer is dying and I cannot charge it. Because all of my outlets are currently in use. So we'll get maybe an hour, maybe around 7:15. We'll see. Let me add the stream. Here we go, BB Girls. I'm going to turn them on. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to move I'm going to move them up here. Yeah, stop with the vertical lives. Let's see here. Turn the volume. Everybody, drop Dr. Pepper Remy's in the chat. He's arrived. He is here.
I've had to take the Myers-Briggs test, so...
Hi guys, welcome in.
Welcome in. How y'all doing today? Yeah, my chat's broken when I do this from my phone now.
God, yeah, it's ham pants, it's flesh color pants. It looked like she has no pants. It's just like, girl, put some pants on.
I don't know if there's any way to contact like YouTube about that or anything.
Hello.
I'm not on all chat. Sorry, guys.
There we go. Okay. Let me see. If I turn, can I see it? Okay, cool. All right. Oh, nope. Okay. All right.
I know her singing voice sucks, Andrea. And I'm allowed to say
Hello,
that.
Purple. Welcome
It can
in.
be me.
Welcome in. How you doing? Okay, this is a pain in my ass. Hey, Carmela, Christina, Stacy, Moore.
God, take those pants off.
Brooke.
Would this be considered fake Winnie the Pooh? Yes.
Molly. Thank you for the jewels, Roses. Treason, Christina, Sam, Robin, Still. Hello, and hello, April. Okay. All right, I'm going to do this. This is gonna.
He does look like a much better streamer than Rosie. It looks so much. He has such a better setup.
Babe, we're gonna need to start troubleshooting other options now, I guess. We'll figure that out another time. I know this upcoming week's gonna be really busy for you, so I'll do some research and stuff, and we'll go from there. You just had knee surgery? Oh goodness, Kathy, I hope you heal up well.
Winnie the Pooh stolen valor. Shut up, you guys.
Hey, Bree. Hello.
Hello.
I'm sorry, Rogue. Right now, this is the only option I have for us to both be on camera until we figure out another thing that's probably going to cost money to subscribe to.
I'm going to tell you right now, StreamYards is like $25 a month. You can afford $500 worth of Amazon purchases, but not $25 a month for fucking StreamYards? Or God forbid, oh my God.
That
hair's a mess.
One way or another. even if it's just streaming. I just have to figure out how to do it on mobile, like the best way.
Just get a
So, ooh,
I'm
you
gonna
made
tell
a
you guys
homemade
right now. When I saw that the audience liked the face cam for my streams, I went ahead and I bought like a $30 camera from like Best Buy. It's fine. It does its job. I look decent. All she has to do.
Ooh, you made homemade strawberry jam.
Not Dr. Pepper tab
Mm.
on it.
I don't know who spoiled Glitter, but
Her D&D
doing my own
stats
thing.
gotta be wild. You guys are funnier than me. Go away.
Anyway. Hey, Pikachu.
I agree. Glitter Warrior must be nice to be spoiled. I'm a struggling single mom working my ass off to barely have anything. Yeah. I think that's why I find it so uncouth in general for her to ask her audience for like literally anything, including the Amazon wish list, because they are already giving you money by watching your streams all the way through, watching the replays all the way through, subscribing to memberships. And when you ask for direct donations like that, it's uncouth.
Your house convinced you to purchase drink packets, currently drinking a pina colada. Hell yeah, Brooke. Speaking of, guys, actually in today's live, the goal is going to be, we are going to, I do have a couple packages already to open up. Sometime between now and before 9 p.m. I'm expecting to
loves Amazon but can't find a $20 camera. Yeah, there's so many too that all she would have to do is hook up to her computer. Like, it's so simple.
So, oh, that's interesting. Anyway, and hi, Karma.
Now the Dunning-Kruger test.
So yeah.
Hello.
The Dunning. Can you write that down, babe, and look up what that is? Hello, Tony or Tanya. Excuse me. Yeah, that is interesting because I've heard other things too, potassium. So interesting.
Dunning-Kruger test.
What's that, baby?
I've heard of the Dunning-Kruger effect. Not the test, though.
Yeah. Can you? Once you look into that, let me know what it's all about.
God, both of them are so stupid. They are discussing the Dunning-Kruger effect. This person in your chat's just a moron or a troll or both. The way I knew it was joking. Yeah, exactly.
What were your favorite toys gifts when you were little? You know, I think one of my favorite birthday / Christmas gifts that I can think back on and remember is it took me 3 birthdays and 2 Christmases to get all
Not that person pretending to be fucking Beck. Oh, sometimes her chat is crazier than I think it is. That person's pretending to be Beck. That's crazy.
to get all the box sets of every season of Gilmore Girls. That was my shit. That was one of my favorite gifts I ever got. Smash that like button. Thank you, Amanda. Oh, thank you, Christina. I think they're trolling. It's about some people thinking they're more knowledgeable than they are. Okay, cool. So then can someone go ahead and block them? Thank you. Let's see. If you had a daughter, would you name her Lorelai? No, I don't think so.
Hey, babe.
Yes, babe?
We're not taking that test.
Did you hear what I just said, love?
What?
You weren't listening.
No. Oh, so now you know what it's like. Oh, so now you know. Because both of them would pass the Dunning-Kruger effect if there was a test for Dunning-Kruger effect by far. Far and away.
Listening.
No, I wasn't. I'm sorry.
I just said that someone pointed it out in the chat. That what it is.
Yeah.
You both would pass with flying colors, if that makes you feel any better.
If you've never seen Gilmore Girls, I highly recommend it. Wait till it gets a little more fall. Then put on your fall candles, get cozy, drink your coffee or your cocoa, and watch. It's the best. It is a great autumn show, absolutely. Yeah, I love the name Rory too.
Mrs. P, the Dunning-Kruger effect is pretty much the idea or the ideology that the less knowledgeable a person is, the more that they will talk about something that they are not knowledgeable about. Make a calendar dress like different. Maybe for Halloween, that could be fun. Like little Halloween cosplays. Oh, it's okay for her to not listen to him, but God forbid he misses one thing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm really bored of the buddy trolling. It's just lame behavior.
Oh yeah, because apparently what's going on is they're alleging that the chatter Iberian Pikachu, that's a member and part of the chat, was spotted in Jordy's stream the other day.
I'm wearing my Dr. Pepper swag again with, of course.
Do you drink anything
Dr.
else? Have you heard of water?
Hey, Amanda.
I rewatched Gilmore. I actually just recently did a rewatch. Hello, Brittany. Thank you for the gems. Ooh,
I believe, for everybody wanting to know my Myers-Briggs type, I believe I'm an ENTJ. I believe. That was the last time I took it for work.
Oh, perfect. And I'm going to wait till Levi's home. I'm going to have him help me because there's a gigantic P.O. Box package on the couch. What's your opinion on Dr. Pepper floats, babe?
I love them. I think they're great. Bluebell has a Dr. Pepper ice cream. I'm not a fan of that, actually. It's
oh,
not
God forbid. Remy doesn't like the Dr. Pepper ice cream.
Did you see what Amanda just said?
What can I say?
I don't know if I've said this yet, but I have very exciting news. Today is the first day since my injury that I've been able to put weight on my leg.
Yeah. Good for you.
It still hurts some, but it is not like it was. Like, it's on a good trajectory. I'm hoping that by next week it's gone. Fingers crossed. It is unfortunately my bad knee, but the part that's hurt isn't the normal part where I've had the knee pain in the past. So I'm hoping it's just a pulled muscle, and by next week it'll be old news. I'm still being careful, but today I made a conscious effort to be more mobile and take more laps of carrying stuff back and forth instead of trying to do it all in one go. You did not just do a great hair flip. I really wanted to try the blackberry Dr. Pepper milkshake from
oh really? I haven't heard of that.
Whataburger.
This is the most big bat conversation I've ever heard in my life. I'm just saying it. And I'm not nice about it, but I'm gonna say it.
Saying Dr. Pepper tastes like lipstick is crazy.
I can see Lee being in a shampoo commercial where his hair is flowing in the wind majestically.
What hair? You're fucking balding. Don't test me.
We're still doing the Myers-Briggs, but someone suggested something else that was a troll. I don't want to give it more attention, B. Thank you, though. I understand. Wanting to know. Okay. I might, so depending, my brother's checking out the P.O. box because I was saying confirmation that something was delivered on Thursday. And if it was able to fit in the parcel box, then he'll have it. If not, he should just have a slit.
I want to find the part where she's mean to Levi. Hold on.
But I was
saying the part where she's mean to Levi. It's gotta be around here somewhere, I think. There it is.
It's fine. Why does it always have to be
for men versus women? You know.
The real Tanya Marie is lying to you.
It's very interesting.
Tanya, thank you so much for the super chat. I love that you guys are in love.
I hate that they're in love. Die.
Thank you so much. Oh yeah. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It's been interesting. I really love how your conversation really opened this door for people to really kind of share their own experiences and their own struggles in that way.
Yeah.
And I think it's a really beautiful thing. And that's one of the things that I love so much about when you're online and you choose to open yourself up is it can create that kind of sense of camaraderie, you know?
And see the exact wording she's choosing here. The exact wording on why it's morally correct that he talk about his struggles on the internet for everybody and why it is the most morally right thing to do. So it encourages him to continue being open on the lives. And so she makes money. Leaving him open to scrutiny when he shouldn't have to be open to scrutiny.
Camaraderie, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. That was kind of one of the motivations for me opening up about this stuff, because I want to help people. I want to, help people by being a good example or giving advice or what have you, whatever that looks like.
Thank you for knocking, Levi. Come in.
Why does he have to knock? It's his own fucking house.
Hold on. Sorry, come in. Okay, so here, I'll take these. Can you please put this on the table somewhere safe? And then, Levi, what I need your help with right now is the package on the couch and the packages on the front porch. Can you bring those in and put them on the oven for me, pretty please? Thank you so much. Oh, don't, you just spoiled it, Levi.
And so you see how she screamed at him? That's the exact same scream she yelled at him when he quote unquote left the freezer door open. Why are you yelling? First of all, why are you yelling? There's no need to yell at somebody. Oh God, they spoiled something for a stream. I don't think anybody cared that much if it was an air fryer. There is no fucking reason to speak to him like that when he is doing you a favor that you could get off your fat ass and do yourself.
Thank you. I'm live.
And see his face when she yells like that.
All right, guys, give me a second.
Hello. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to Monday.
She's so mean to him.
We haven't taken the test yet, y'all.
Yeah, because you've been sitting on
guys.
stream for 30 minutes doing fucking nothing.
We're gonna do packages before we get to the test. And then Levi, before you go about your day, can you please 1 second?
I love that she asks please, like she uses the word please like it means anything when she speaks to him.
Okay, I'm gonna turn my camera back on as well, Levi. All right. Okay. Hi guys. Sorry. I don't know if it wasn't rude. No, I'm allowed to be frustrated.
No, you aren't. I'm sorry. No, you're fucking not, actually. Actually, right now, no, you're not. When he doesn't know that things are supposed to be kept a secret, what you could have done also, if you wanted it to be a secret, be like, hey, I'm going to need, text him, shoot him a text before the stream starts. Hey, when you get home, I'm going to need you to help me move the packages in. Please don't say what they are because it's a surprise for the stream. Oh! You have no actual right to be frustrated with him, actually. None whatsoever, because he didn't know. How the fuck was he supposed to know that?
He's like, whatever. I'm always a villain. Whatever.
You are. I'm sorry. That was a shitty thing to do, and to not even apologize for your tone. If you're saying you're allowed to be frustrated, maybe, sure. You can be frustrated quietly. But you have no right to speak to him like that. None whatsoever do you have the right to speak to him like that.
When you're done with that, Levi, would you hand me the room and dustpan as well? Sure. I really appreciate all your help, dude. No, I toss it.
And then what's crazy is any rightful criticism, because the tone she used to talk to her brother, that is something to be rightfully critical about, is deleted. Because her mods do nothing to actually hold her accountable for her behavior. They just keep coddling her, and so does the audience.
Also, would you, before you bag it, can you push it over here?
Those pants are disgusting, by the way.
I want to empty this out. Thank you for your help with everything going on with my knee.
Somebody said, you're a good sister? In what fucking world is Rosie a good sister to Levi? No, I want one piece of information that would tell me that.
Thank you, Julie. Like, he didn't know. I was just frustrated that he said what was in the package. That's it. I'm not being an asshole.
Had an attitude. You were an asshole because of the way you said it. You had a fucking attitude. And start listening to your audience, because you claim that you're neurodivergent. All right, if you are neurodivergent and you don't understand the social cues, maybe you should start listening to people when they tell you that they came across fucking rude because you clearly can't identify it yourself. That was rude. Apologize to your brother with how you spoke about it and move on.
an asshole, I'm allowed to experience frustration.
Yeah, you don't get to talk to people like that just because you're frustrated.
I'm not mad at him. He didn't know. Like, it's fine. Why does it always have to be like I'm just so awful to my brother and like everything I do?
You are so mean to him. Every word that comes out of your mouth is done with attitude and negativity and bitterness. You are. I hate to tell you that.
Villain. It's insane.
I mean, I experience frustration with my siblings too. Like, I think it's not
yes,
abnormal.
Of course you experience frustration with your siblings. I don't talk to my sister like that. Unless her and I are having a real fight, I don't talk to my sister like that. I call her a bitch because it's funny, but I don't talk to her like that.
Not abnormal.
Thank you so much, Levi. I think I should be able to leave you alone for a good while. Let me know if you need anything. Are you gonna be? Do you know when you're gonna want to eat?
Very soon.
Okay. Okay. Well, there was rice, so I was thinking of making myself chicken nuggets to go with rice. Do you want me to air fry you nuggets too? Cool, works for me. Thank you, Levi. I will get to that shortly. So it might be like an hour roughly before we even get to the test because I'm gonna do that and then do the packaging.
Oh no, my light. God said let there be light.
Here. I just have to soak that. Is there room in here for this? Okay.
Ooh.
That's a great point, Mineral. I hate when people want to guilt trip others by saying I'm always the villain or anything along the lines like you are always the villain. It's the same thing that's like when when you are criticizing a friend or criticizing your parent for something they did that was clearly harmful, and then they go, "Well, I'm just an awful and evil person, aren't I? Oh, I'm just horrible and I should die." Like, does she not realize that that's the exact same emotional manipulative behavior that she perpetuates?
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
It's okay to have like that relationship with your siblings. I have that relationship with my sister. It's fine. But if I were on stream or she was doing me a favor, I sure as fuck wouldn't talk to her like that. You know what I mean? Like, why sure as hell wouldn't talk to her like that?
Ow. She doesn't have to walk through.
All right, her naked pants.
Here, Levi, I got a garbage bag for you so you don't have to come to the garage. Oh, fuck.
Actually, Lynn, I'm not sure what you're referring to. I just finished my thought.
I apologize. Sorry, guys. We got cut off. Hey, Dad.
Oh, exactly, Puggle.
Yeah,
she's so lucky to have a sibling. She's so lucky to have a sibling, and especially also to be able to live relatively rent-free with her siblings. I think, unfortunately, Remy thinks the hand pants are hot. Look at him. Look at those. Look at the look in his eyes. That's a man of somebody who likes the hand pants. Which, girl, that's proves that you have no friends, because a real friend would tell you those are fucking ugly.
Frustrated because he said what was in the main gift that I was excited about.
But you had already told us in the other stream that you knew it. You told us in the other fucking stream, like the one we just watched. I told you all to remember it. Remember, I told you all to remember it. We just watched you say you already knew what was in it. Why are you frustrated that you now know what it is? You already knew. You told us that in the stream on Friday. Why is it such a big deal now? You already told us that you knew. Why does that deserve him getting screamed at like that?
Showing you guys. But again, he didn't know, so like I'm not mad at him.
Yes, you are, very clearly. And you're just mad that everybody's getting upset with you.
But with Girl at my throat 24/7, I'm not allowed to even experience frustration. It's crazy.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna say not even just with people on Girl World. Somebody mentioned this. Have you seen how like fast TikTokers get canceled for saying one word out of turn? Everybody, if you are a social media influencer, fortunately, bite your tongue. Watch what you say and how you say it. Rosie, that applies to you too.
It's actual fucking insanity.
Oh, Alani, no, we can all hate your brother too. I won't read out the chat, but everybody just hate Alani Hater's brother also.
Okay.
No, yeah, exactly. Like I think Rosie has weaponized her trauma with her parents so heavily that they feel that they physically cannot correct Rosie in her behavior. Which again puts Levi in this awful position that his entire family's against him.
You're allowed to be a human, babe.
No, you're not.
You're allowed to experience frustration.
You're allowed to experience frustration. You cannot take your frustration out on other people. Why can't these people understand nuance?
Let me see here. Okay.
Public execution, I agree, in Suga.
And then, yeah, does anyone remember what we were talking about before?
In France. Let me think.
We
were talking about opening up about like mental health and how it gives people sort of like an outlet.
Oh yeah.
They were still talking about that 20 minutes later.
Seriously, Sarah.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Girl needs to pop off your dick. Real. Fucking real. Okay, so this is not perfect. This is so much better. I'll just have dishwasher going. And then I'm excited to deal with my laundry tomorrow. Oh my god. Wait. Oh, Houston, I have a problem. Okay. We're gonna start here. On a positive note, the troll account introduced me to you, and I actually like watching you guys. I think you're chill and cozy to watch. Thank you so much, Fettuccine already.
I don't. They infuriate me. I'm infuriated right
Ella.
now. Can you tell?
I need to be careful because my knee hurts right now. Hey, Thiago. People when Rosie experiences normal human emotions. Angry emojis. Oh, you guys couldn't hear him? Oh, thank God. He was closer to my phone than I was. Oh, good. Okay, cool.
I could hear him. I just couldn't understand him.
Right.
So, like, it wasn't a big
here.
thing.
Hi, Mountain Bite. I'm going to open his... Actually... Yeah, okay. So, this package is...
See, Katie, I think he's on probably a higher functioning end with the autism spectrum disorder. But also, again, it goes to the fact that, like, he is a prime example of Rosie's bullshit because he is able to manage his own disability in a way that still allows him to, participate in the world around him. Where Rosie's like, oh, I'm awful. I can't do that. I can't do that ever. I know I'm disabled. I can't do that. I can't participate, and I'm infantilizing disabled people that they can't do anything ever all the time.
Insane. It's massive.
Ooh.
This is, I think I remember the person's username, but I'm going to wait and see. Oh, motherfucker. Okay.
You got it, babe?
Also, I'm going to say it. Maybe, and I'm a bad person to say this because I do work out quite frequently. I don't think any air fryer is that heavy, by the way. I think no air fryer is that heavy.
But I'm so excited about this. Obviously, my brother's very excited.
No, for real.
Barista
boy, she talked about this more than the time that I fell and hit my head in the middle of a show and still went on to do the show.
Excited about it too. I just want to break it. The box is out of a box because of course it is. All right, hold on.
You got it, babe.
This is too big.
Also, you could just open up the other side of the box also and then slide it out. You don't have to do whatever the fuck you're doing.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay. I think I have to keep this.
They're 90% air. You guys are funny.
Oh shit. Okay.
Because I promise you air fryers aren't this
I'm so
heavy.
excited about this. I'm sorry, my hands are just hurting really bad. This is heavy. Give me a second.
Take your time.
What do I think would be more helpful? Noodle arms or Xiaolong Bao arms? Unfortunately, I think the Xiaolong Bao arm should help her, right? Because there's more to it, and there's the whole saying in the gym community, mass moves mass. Right? Right?
It's a new air fryer, bitch. I'm so excited.
Mind you, nothing was wrong with the other air fryer. She was just lazy and didn't want to cook it. Or clean it, not cook it. You don't cook the air fryer. She just didn't want to clean the air fryer. That was the whole reason she got a new air fryer. She was lazy.
I didn't see a note in the box.
No lifting vlog. My upper rep is like so embarrassing. I have to connect something, but I don't have.
This is a glass air fryer that makes it dishwasher safe. Huge for me. Huge win. And it's not this
don't cook your air fryer, guys. Don't listen to me.
Yeah. That I physically cannot keep clean. I can't clean it, and
you just. So again, it's not broken. Nothing is wrong with it. She just doesn't want to clean the other air fryer.
Learned that there isn't any other option of trying to keep it clean. So
yeah, because that's the thing with air fryers and all of these things, you have to hand clean them, which means you got to stand, you got to wash them, you got to like do your dishes. She cannot stand doing that because she just can't stand for anything really. And so she just wants a dishwasher safe air fryer so she can shove it in the fucking dishwasher because she's lazy.
Oh my god, a box inside of a box inside of a box. Are you kidding? This hurts so much. You know, it's gonna be worth it though.
It's like the Russian nesting dolls.
You don't want this one get dirty too? No, because it's dishwasher safe, so she can just shove it in there.
This would be so much better with two people.
Again, open the box from the other side. Set the box down, open side up, and just lift the other box off.
Ow. Sorry.
I think this is struggle porn for Remy, unfortunately. Look at that face. This is struggle porn for Remy. He's enjoying it.
You got it, babe.
Oh.
There you go.
Look at him. Ew. I didn't realize how much he looked like he was enjoying it. Ew.
That was so much more dramatic than it needed to be, but oh my god, did that hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited for this. I know it's not showing my current demeanor, but I'm just really hyper focused.
Whatever that face was during that whole struggling, no.
I'm getting this godforsaken thing open because I want to make chicken nuggets in it. Okay.
Look at the way he's looking at her. This is so nasty. Look at the way he's... Ew. Look at the way he is looking at this fucking screen as Rosie struggles. Because if you guys didn't know, struggle corn is a huge part of like the morbid obesity section of greeterism and also the death greeterism sections. Look at his fucking face. He is enjoying watching her struggle. Ew.
Oh shit. 1 year warranty protection. Okay, I need to deal with that later. Okay, this is a NutriChef glass.
I'm unsafe.
5.5 liter air fryer, 5.8 quart customized digital display, transparent window in gray. Okay. I'm beginning to realize I don't think I have the stamina for setting this up without my brother.
I threw this shit up.
And he just got home, so. Let me think.
I did not consent to be a part of this.
I could deal with this on my own if I could get up and down easier. Fuck it. I know he wants this air fryer. Maybe more than I do. So hold on, let me text him.
I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. I don't know if she opens anything else.
Hey, can you help me with the air fryer question mark? It's too big and heavy, and I'd like to try to use
this part. Hold
for
on.
the chicken nuggets for us.
We can all take a look at this. This is a great frame for what we're talking about in the chat right now. He's Pinar, jorking it. Jorking his peanuts. Much like the Joker who laughs, he is the chosen who guys, unironically, hold on, do I have Smosh fans in the house? Unironically, Remy is the chosen. Unironically, Remy is the chosen. Don't let Shane know. Shane can't know about this. No one let Shane Top know about what I'm doing here. Does he have the... I think he's more like... He's probably more like a Spencer chosen. Or like even when Damien does the chosen, I think he's more that level of chosen than Shane chosen. Right, when do they take the test? This is such good content. We just ass.
Hello.
I will body shame that ass looks like it's going inward. And I'm allowed to say that I'm somebody naturally who has no ass. I had to go to the gym and work for it. Yeah, Bob, there's a Bob the drag queen moment for everything, I think, Angelica.
Ow, ow. Okay. All right.
Look at him. He's enjoying watching her struggle. Look at him. Look at the way he is looking. This is a man that's enjoying watching her struggle. Guys, I don't like this. Hey, guys, can I tell you something? I don't like this.
Ow. God, this sucks. Okay, hold on. And I've also been on my feet a lot more today, too, so there's that. Okay.
He's pretending to play video games, but he's really jorking.
Thank you, Toby. Yeah, it is getting better for sure.
We know who you are. It's what's that Bob's Burgers quote? Here's 40-25. Pervert. What? Pervert.
Okay.
I don't think anybody likes this. Unfortunately, Cinnamon Roll, I think he likes it.
Snorting that stuff.
Do they ever actually take the test?
Yeah, Moby. Hey, Brittany.
I want them to take the test.
I don't know if I've seen Demery in here today.
I saw her earlier.
Oh, I think I forgot to say hi to her. I didn't see her myself.
Maybe playing Fiddler on the Roof.
Thank you, Trees. And yeah, that's why I'm still like kind of making myself be a little slow. Because I don't want to get super excited over send myself and all that. I think that I think I need my glasses back of how small the chat is. I want to wear those more, but
But you seem to never have problems reading the chat until somebody says you don't have your glasses on. But whatever.
Feeling headache incoming.
It's hours till the test.
Okay, here we go.
God damn, what are they doing? I'm skipping.
Okay.
Hey, babe.
Yes, babe?
I'll be right back.
Okay. My mom only let me listen to
non-secular
music
on.
growing up.
Cinnamon Roll, they're supposed to be taking the Myers-Briggs like personality test. And so far I'm about 100. I'm skipping around in the live to like the more important parts. Unfortunately, we're about 2 hours in and they haven't taken it. I want to know what they are.
Yeah, gotcha. Like religious stuff, yeah.
I did it scared.
Take the test.
I'm proud of myself for that.
You did what scared? I'm not proud of you for anything.
The more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it.
What's he
And
talking
that's
about?
Or
what I
even
mean.
when you were physically here, or like the first time you were in my live and like you were off screen but through Discord.
Like the very first time.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you were scared.
Yeah, I was.
That Colin saying
But,
he's
you know-
come out of his shell a lot. Dude, have we had like a person? Oh, Matt, it's gonna be so evil when I end the live in like 20 minutes because my computer is in fact dying and I have no way to charge it, as both of the plugs are being used currently. Sucks for you.
But you know, like, it's one of those. I feel like it's one of those things where like the more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it, and that's, you know, even though I was scared to be a part of the lives, I still did it anyway. I did it scared. And
That's also a good point. Hin and Saruka, the fact that when you do the vertical lives, because of the algorithm, it's more likely to be pushed to people who are younger that watch vertical live streams. So this kind of conversation also, first of all, the naked pants, and then a very serious conversation like this, you have to be mindful of who YouTube is going to push your video to.
I'm proud of myself for that.
As you should be.
You're so brave.
I've said it a million times and I'll say it over and over again. You've come a really, really long way since we met.
Oh, thank you for that,
Thank you.
Blueberry. Thank you. Or Buddy eats blueberries.
So
I did not know that. Thank you.
Kind of annoying. The cherry and the strawberry limeades are like the same exact shade of red.
Well,
oh, actually they're not, but they're so close to the same color. It's kind of stupid. See what, like, the undertone is slightly different, but it is so subtle.
You are literate, so you can just read the flavor.
You can't even tell. That is bad marketing, in my opinion. That's just me.
Thank you, Chat.
Chat's being awesome about you, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, and Rosie helps me a lot with like grounding myself.
That's
during the
your
lives,
feed into your delusions.
I never thought I'd be, you know, dating a content creator, to be honest. But you know, I like it. I enjoy it. I do. I really do.
Hey guys, when do you think they start the thing that they promised they do?
By streaming, and that's kind of like what I was getting at when I was explaining like how his stamina for the lives are so different from mine. You know. Like, it's just such a different.
He is so much calmer after jorking to peanuts.
Yeah, it is. Because you've been doing this for a while, whereas for me,
oh my
this
god,
is still
take
like
the fucking
pretty
test.
new.
Do they ever actually take it?
Multitasking, and I'm not doing it well. I could never kudos to you guys. Thank you, Chula.
Guys, I'm starting to believe they don't take the fucking test. Hi, Vanessa. Guys, where the fuck is the test? Do they ever take it? I'm checking the comments. Do they take the test? There's no, I don't think they take it. I don't think they take this fucking test, actually.
No, I feel like I would have done my job if I
love that he feels okay to share all of his mental illnesses with us, but his major in college should be remained a secret.
At least one person in his life, you know.
I relate to that a lot.
You've helped, hey, if it makes you feel better, Remy, you've helped me identify what I don't ever want in a man ever.
This is why, like, my favorite job I ever had was when I worked in the oncology field, the oncology department, for a pharmacy, like a specialty pharmacy, and my job was basically to help get people their medications, their chemo treatments, all the like as quickly and swiftly as possible, and navigating American healthcare and all that. And every day I woke up and I was like genuinely excited. It was a struggle because at that point my like.
Guys, am I crazy or did this not happen? I don't remember this job whatsoever. Guys, am I crazy? I don't remember this. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember this. Now, I'm not caught up with like a full backlog of Rosie, so maybe I'm just missing it. Andre, she worked in a call center. Yeah, I don't remember oncology department. Is that when she abandoned the old lady in the parking lot? Oh yeah, she loves to do good work by like abandoning old ladies. What is she talking about? She's straight yapping. What? Huh?
My like disability stuff was ramping up at that point, and that's why I was like going to all these different appointments and all that before I got laid off. I hated that I got laid off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that you got laid off because you were bad at your job. And clearly you were, because you didn't know what you did, because you just lied about the work you did. Like, that's why I'm like, I've never remembered her working in an oncology pharmacy. Like, because first of all, to even like work in a pharmacy, even as a pharmacist assistant, you need a degree. You need to have a like pharmaceutical degree. Or and I believe even if you're just a pharmacist assistant, you need a certification. It was pre-YouTube. She didn't show up. Okay, because I've never remembered her mentioning this, even in like the backlogs. I've never remembered.
I also had like my accommodations and stuff in that field. But
it was an insurance company call center. Thank you. What the hell? Not the same thing. That what?
Yeah.
I love that she just lies.
I'd be a great therapist or counselor.
No, you wouldn't.
You know,
You really wouldn't.
I originally was studying psychology to be a therapist, but I kind of found out that it's not really my line of work.
Wait, is his degree in psych? Is his fucking degree in psychology? They're a brother, there ain't no way.
Thank you for saying that, Karma. And Mark too. Mark, hi Lee. Earlier you said you were nervous about being on stream, but you seem like a natural when you're on Rosie's show.
No. Thank you.
He just has a Bachelor of Arts, which depending on the psychology degree, it's still a Bachelor of Arts. The arts just mean it's like the liberal arts, pretty much. So it can be like, I have a Bachelor of Arts, but I don't have an art degree. So he just has a Bachelor of Arts, but he's not telling us the major. But if he's saying psychology, that can either be a Bachelor of Science or a Bachelor of Arts, depending on the branch of psychology.
That's really sweet.
Not general studies. Is he? Oh, if he's doing the non-degree path, I'm going to shoot him. Oh, philosophy also might be a good one.
The Big Brother program? I've never heard of that, actually.
So it's like, what's it called? Like, I forget the name of the organization, but it's basically where like an adult gets paired with a child who's just kind of in need of like a mentor, a guide, someone to like go like, so you can just like take them to go get ice cream and just have like a safe adult.
God,
this man. Big Brother, Big Sister program. Yeah, they can be at like different community centers, things like that. It's a volunteer-based thing. I don't know what's going on with all that nowadays. It was pretty big. I remember in like the 90s and 2000s. Like people talked about it a lot back then. Okay, so we've got that sorted. Let me break down all these little boxes. So it's not.
At some point he said it was general studies. I don't listen when he talks, Lottie, so you're probably right. I tune him the fuck out.
That's my salad bowls. Hey, Cindy.
Yeah, Christina, that's kind of what I found when I was studying psychology. I have enough of my own mental problems. Like, I don't think I have room for like other people's trauma and stuff like that. I can be a support.
Yeah.
I
He
can be a
looks like the
support
type
person,
to say fuck it and go engineering. Shut up. He does.
but in terms of like being a therapist,
He
that's a
looks
whole
like
different
every engineering major I would cover my drink at a party from.
responsibility.
And I think I would probably
Okay,
agree
I
with
actually can't deal with these two anymore, unfortunately. So I think we're gonna call it for tonight. A little bit, like a couple minutes earlier than I usually would. I usually go about a full 3 hours, but my computer is in fact dying, and I don't want it to do that. So just know that what we have to look forward to after the Florida vlogs are Rosie and Lee therapy sessions that you all should not listen to, by the way. Please don't, whatever advice they give, don't listen to it. Please contact an actual medical professional. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. If you are replay gang, thank you all so much for making it all the way here. I appreciate you, and I hope you all have the most amazing rest of your day. Please remember to go outside, touch your grass, and pick up a rock, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.